What's up, guys? Wallow J here, and I'm here with my co-host,
Heart of War. And behind the boards, we got producer Chris.
Hello.
And then, of course, Red Sonja.
Yeah. What's
AKA
up?
Matadora Roja.
Man, I don't like the Matadora Roja shit.
Right.
No offense.
He doesn't think I'm a killer.
You're not a killer, sweetie.
No.
Just kidding. Choke him. Choke him to death.
Whatever. She weighs like a buck
Too
10.
old.
She's
Really?
She's like a buck 12 at least.
50.
A buck. Oh, okay, whatever.
A buck video. Look at her guns, man.
I'm getting them
Look.
back.
She hasn't gotten it yet. She hasn't gotten her fingerprints.
She's on her way. No.
Oh.
Yeah, speaking of that, that's a big step, man. You got your CC now, right? Or
Yeah,
you're on the way to getting it?
Well,
Yep.
applied.
I've applied. I did my fingerprints.
Chris isn't like, I don't
Which-
think you're going to get approved.
I went. Well, when I was buying the gun, he did my background check right there.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Criminal.
well, you must have been a good girl. It's already back. And I was like, yeah, there's nothing on there. Like, literally nothing on my background.
She's a smooth criminal.
I just don't get caught.
Yeah.
No.
Like those tickets. I was like, officer, you're going to give me a ticket? And like squeeze them together. You know what I mean?
I don't think that works.
And he's like, oh.
I think
yeah.
it works only for him.
It might.
Yeah.
Whenever I get pulled
It doesn't
over,
work for me.
whenever I get pulled over, I typically squeeze him at the officer. And he's kind of like, bro.
It's usually
What are
the
you doing?
tears that get him.
And I'm like, nothing. Are you going to give me a ticket?
You don't like
Dude,
And then when he's like, I'm going to give you a ticket, I start crying. And then he feels, he's like, well, this dude started crying, bro. I can't give him a ticket now.
what was old boy's name? You should start doing like that one. Who was the UFC fighter that just,
Oh, that was
GSP.
Jardine. No, Jardine.
Keith Jardine. Yeah.
So Rashad used to play with his nipples
Yeah,
too.
it is. That was the whole team.
But Jardine was like, he really
got into it.
He chicken winged up and went all the way down with him. It's like, bro.
It's like, I don't know if that wakes him up or what the deal is,
Ugh.
man. Like, but and I remember like in like wrestling practice, like the coach was like, yeah, smack your face, you know, and kind of wakes you up, get you in the get you.
Well,
pumped in
Whitaker
the
was
mood.
just punching his chest the whole time. before
Yeah, the
fight.
whole
It
introduction.
was already red by the time he started.
He was just like
Yeah, he was
fisting his chest,
wailing.
just getting it on there, huh?
That was a good
That was
fight.
a good fight.
I feel bad because I kind of almost feel like Yoel could have pulled that off. That was
Man, he had him in
It's
trouble
hard.
twice at the end.
well, he had him in trouble in the whole fourth round, and he had him in trouble in the whole fifth.
Yeah.
So I mean, I really
On paper, he would have won if you just looked at strikes versus from one or another or this or that and control.
I tell you why I didn't win.
Okay, Jesus, he mad at me.
It was because of the arroz con pollo.
Point two.
I love the arroz con pollo, ¿sabes?
Pollo. I come overweight.
Pon tu once. Pon tu once. Arroz con pollo.
I put 2 ounces.
I'm the middleweight. Pon tu once champion. As a matter of fact,
Oh shit!
I'm going to call myself the people's champion.
Is that what he said?
No, I'm
What
just
do you
making
think?
shit up.
Oh man, it kind of sounded like him. If I close my eyeballs, I'm like, I believe it. He must be playing it right off the screen.
Well, it was just
Is
like
it on
Carla
Facebook? Must be true.
and Claudia. That one they got
that was a
robbed.
fucking
I
rob.
heard that was a robbery.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Carla won.
I didn't get to watch it.
So
was
check it
Sparza,
out.
right?
Chris was right all along because the fight started, and I'm like, "Oh, Claudia Gadelha is just gonna beat the tar out of this girl."
She was at first.
And for like
the
30
first 15,
seconds,
first 15 seconds, yeah.
And then Carlos Esparza was doing 1, 2, 3, moving out. 1, 2, 3, moving out.
And just
1, 2,
tagging
3.
her up.
How silly is that combination?
I know.
How silly.
I know. That's what we were practicing last week.
I'm just saying, it's like super simple combinations, man.
Yeah, it was 3 punches, moves out, then moves back in with either a flurry and backs out after she's done with her last punch, so she's not in range of her counter.
Yep, get out of the way of the answer.
She rocked her
Make
one
your
time,
argument,
and after
get out of the
that,
way of
she
the
just-
answer.
Yeah.
The
So-
first
And then
time
get
she
back
got
in it.
rocked, she just didn't come back from it, and it was just kind of downhilling.
The thing was that
Probably won.
Gadelha looked so much stronger than her because when they went to the ground, Gadelha was holding her down.
Yeah.
Sparza's supposed to be the better grappler, right? She had wrestling.
But man, Gadelha is bigger.
Just
I think she's
her,
on that horse meat or something.
imposed her
I don't know.
kangaroo meat.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was
You say
bummed.
kangaroo
She was
meat
big
like
for
that.
a 115.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, so I wonder what she got back up to. You think she got,
Maybe like
130.
220.
her and Gabby Garcia just fucking each other up.
Oh my god! I like Claudia Gadelha. She's a good fighter. But I thought
she got a win handed to her.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah,
gave
she
her a
did.
win. If you saw her face after the fight, you're like, how the fuck did you win?
Yeah.
Well, man, that's like how the Dan Henderson Bisping fight was.
What are you talking about?
No, I think you're thinking about GSP and
No. I'm thinking about the last Danny Henderson versus Bisping when Bisping beat the fuck out.
Yeah.
I mean, Dan Henderson beat the fuck out of Bisping and Bisping won.
Well, yeah, he also won in Britain.
Who was that one last night that the forehead got popped open? He still
That
got
was,
four
Overeem.
Yeah,
he
Overeem.
took 4 elbows that were completely uncalled for. He was already out.
Yeah.
And the
His
ref
head
allowed.
was exploding
Yeah.
open.
Yeah. And the last elbow.
Overeem got tore up like that.
Bro.
I'm not seeing these things pop up on Facebook or IG. What the hell?
It's ridiculous. You know,
Blood pouring.
and Rashad, bro, he looks so small compared to this guy.
Yeah, he got murked in like what?
I think it was
I
like the
didn't see
first
that
minute.
one.
Yeah.
You know, he took a knee to the face, and the guy was just fucking huge.
Holly's fight was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Holly's fight was good. I thought she was going to get murked by the
I did too,
by
man.
the Viking.
That first knee and kick that girl threw, I was like, oh shit, Holly's in so much trouble.
She mixed
I
it
didn't
up,
know
man.
how she was going to come back. It's been a minute since she's fought, so it was like, was she going to come rusty, or was she going to? She was a little rusty.
She was a little rusty,
kinda-
but I think Holly did a much better job of going, this is my game plan, and
Yeah, she controlled it.
you're gonna play by my rules.
She got a lot of takedowns. I've never
She
seen
did.
Holly do so many takedowns.
Yeah.
Dude, that chick is muscular.
It's like Avatar.
She got muscular.
Bro.
I guess they piss testers.
You know how
like
when
crazy.
people have abs and they sit down, you still see like a little skin or whatever.
She got
This
nothing.
chick sits down and her abs are still showing.
She's standing proper tall. She knows how she's
No.
doing.
She was
No, no.
scrunched over.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, even when she was scrunched, you could
It
count.
was,
you could count all 8 of those abs.
You're like 1, 2, 3.
She could beat up somebody just with the abs.
Yeah,
And her back.
yeah,
So she
and
won-
Oh,
her
her back,
Dude.
my
What?
She won that fight then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Nice, good.
yeah, she won. She had a good fight. She had her takedowns,
She's-
control.
Was it a decision or something?
Decision.
Yeah. But a convincing decision.
Probably going to go after
The 135.
the 135 title.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what was
She hasn't
this?
fought Amanda yet, which is surprising.
I think Holly's
Yes.
fight was time of control was 10 minutes to
To zero.
Ooh.
Yeah.
In
Ooh.
a three round.
And
Yeah.
had takedowns. Something you don't see normally from her.
She had like
I know.
4
She's
takedowns or
actually
something. She had a lot.
Yeah.
striking,
For her.
head kicking deal.
Now, the Covington Rafi Dos Nachos fight was pretty good, too.
It
Bro,
was.
those nachos?
I like Rafi Dos Nachos.
It picked
No
up.
way.
I think RDA he played right. He was hoping for the gas tank to die out in Colby come 4 and 5 because you saw 4 and 5. Man, he picked up the pace and he landed some good. He started putting Colby in trouble in 4 and 5.
Yeah. Yeah, he came out with
He just ran out of time.
Right, he came out with a sort of urgency at
Yep.
that point because he knew he was losing,
Yeah.
Covington was actually, had a
Dude, he
decent...
took him down so many fucking times.
yeah, but he had a decent strategy.
He did.
He was, picking his shots,
And
throw,
just smash.
throw your combos and then take him down.
Yeah,
Throw your
smash.
combo, take him down.
Pressure.
Did you guys see the post-fight interview with Bisping and that whole panel with Kobe?
No, I heard
No,
something about it being controversial. I haven't
Yeah,
watched
What
it.
happened?
Well, Kobe and Bisping definitely were going back and forth about it or whatever.
About what?
About the belt. And Bisping was like, first they gave him a compliment, and then he got all she was like, "Oh, you guys are my haters," saying all this other stuff. Being his typical controversial self.
Yeah.
And Bisping was like, "You must have got hit too many times in the head. We gave you a compliment. You look stupid with those sunglasses on. That belt's fake. It's not even real." Yeah, they're going back and forth. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, that's basically it. And he's like, "Oh, you probably not seeing this right. This is the real belt with your fucked up eye." And, there's these jabs back
Is that
and
because
forth.
it's interim?
Yeah, it's interim. He's like, "Yeah, wait till Tyron." He's like, "I want Tyron really. I'll beat his ass." He's like, "I don't know, dog. We'll see."
We were talking about that last
We were
night.
talking about that last night.
He's like, "Tyron Woodley ducked me." I was like, "Wasn't he injured or something?"
He's
Well,
injured.
Tyron, I mean, he wasn't even top 5 when Woodley was like actively fighting.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you talking about ducking? You weren't even in line for a
He's
title
just
shot.
He's just talking shit.
Talking about his jet and all his women. I'm like, motherfucker,
You got jets and women already?
Yeah, you drive a 1981 Mitsubishi Colt. Talking about a private jet. Get out of here.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, everybody comes and sees my pay-per-views. I'm a moneymaker. I'm a moneymaker." I was like, my God.
This is the first pay-per-view he's ever headlined.
Paul, how way you think you're
It's like,
Conor
get
McGregor?
outta here.
He literally wants to be Conor McGregor.
He wants to be, yeah. He's just not as smooth talking or cool.
No, bro, like, if you hear him on the UFC Unfiltered podcast, his shit talk was like,
His shit talk
it's
is-
like,
his
bro,
shit talk is like
you're
Tito
you stuttering prick.
Tito
Come
Ortiz
on.
shit talks, they're almost the same. His is really bad though. He like tries to pull movie lines
Yeah,
off.
but
and
Tito's the original guy who started the shit talk back in the day.
I don't know. He's
Even
like, I'm
even as
alive.
bad as you may think it was, at least he's the original. You know?
Well, it's definitely evolved.
Was he before Chael?
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah, way.
But Chael P.
before
Son and Chael #1, that gangster right there, that guy. He brought it to a new level. And after Chael did, it was Connor was the new level, the new.
Everybody wants to be Connor.
Well, because everybody wants that money.
Yeah, but they're not gonna get. You have to be just as skilled and do the same
in
things.
business on top of
Yeah.
like fighting. You know what I mean? It's
Come
crazy.
on, dog.
Hey, real quick though.
Yeah,
How'd Phil do?
Phil. Who?
CM Punk.
Oh
Bro,
God, dude.
you know what? He got his face bashed in, but you know what?
I was proud of him.
Proud of him, mad hard. He would not quit. There was times that he was just getting blasted to the face, and I would have been like, "Fuck you, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Give me my check." Nah, bro, he stuck it out till the end. You know, he impressed me more than Mike Jackson. Mike Jackson didn't put him away.
Dude,
Yeah.
he scooted into his guard. Like, he didn't try to pass.
It's like-
He
Who
just
scooted?
scooted. Mike Jackson scooted into
It's like
CM's
if you're
guard.
trying to impress the
And
UFC,
then he
Why-
sat there.
Why did he get into his guard?
Why
I don't
I
know.
don't
He
get
just
this.
sat there.
I don't know,
This
but
doesn't make sense. So he knocked him down, then he sat down and scooted into his guard.
Yeah.
This doesn't even make sense.
It was a joke.
It was a joke.
I just felt like that fight was a joke.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Well, it is a joke, of course, but I'm trying to understand like the process here of he knocks down CM Punk and then sits down and scoots into his guard. That doesn't even make sense. Like that's counterintuitive. Of, like
I
what
think
the
that
whole
was
goal
even
is.
after his corner in the other round before that. I think the second round, his corner was like, "Don't get in his guard. Stop playing there." Like,
listen, here's the thing. If he was trying to impress the UFC brass, he did not ever do a very good job.
Well, he
didn't
wouldn't have
even
done
try.
it by fighting people.
You know, if you finish them either by knockout or submission, then yeah, okay, cool. You might earn yourself another, fight, but you couldn't put away a
Bro,
guy who's
listen.
on his second,
Yeah.
fight.
You went 3 rounds with somebody you were
that
calling
was
an amateur.
You know what? This is the thing.
CM Punk impressed me more with his heart
Yeah.
than Mike Jackson did with his skills.
he was trying. Mike Jackson just.
Mad props to CM Punk.
I don't think that he should be a pro fighter.
His striking
Mike
was
Jackson.
Bro, I don't know. I mean, I didn't see the fight.
I
That's
don't
why I
think
was asking.
he didn't look like a pro fighter.
no.
Do me
doesn't look
favor.
like a
He's not.
UFC
Hold on,
level.
do me a
like-
favor. Scoot up a little bit because the curtain's stuck on the chair and the light is coming. You're gonna have to get up. Oh, there you go. All right.
Don't tell me what to do. Whatever's yelling at me, shit.
But it was
I'm not
good.
yelling.
I mean, I was CM Punk definitely got fucking beat down, but like you said, he didn't quit. He kept getting, there again, that third round, he got up off the stool and walked back into the center. So
I could have finished him.
Bert, if you got some shit to say, why don't you give us a call?
Hey, Bert.
Because we're not gonna read your comment. It's too long.
Why don't you read the comments?
Too long.
Read
Did
the
not
comments.
read.
Read the comment.
TLDR.
What do you say?
TLDR.
What do
Yeah.
you say?
You want me to
TLDR.
read
You,
it?
Yeah, read it.
you see the phone number out there 904-990-3139.
Yeah.
So he said, "You guys are expecting too much out of an amateur fighter that just happened to get paid for it. Jackson is a joke. CM Punk has my respect."
See, there you go. All right.
Oh, the Bert's talking shit. You know it's serious, son.
Yeah.
You know it's serious.
He should
He's
have
a
called.
joke. He's a
Bert's
joke.
on that Colby train too.
Yeah, he likes Colby.
You like Colby?
He likes Colby cheese.
Bro. We gotta talk.
Get off that Colby cheese. Because
Colby.
Rafi does nachos. He's the man.
That's nachos.
Not last night he wasn't.
I know.
Apparently not, dude. It is warm in here. Way.
Yeah.
It's like flushy warm.
It's summertime, bro.
Summertime.
It's summertime. I got PCs everywhere.
Oh,
You think y'all were warm? Yeah, come sit over here.
you hot
bro.
over there,
Yeah.
bro? You got some fan like blowing up into your shorts.
No, I need to
Get you
put my
some-
little mini
get
fan
you-
back down.
Get you
and
some
blow
air
it
up in the
No.
Cucaracha
I just need to
area.
keep the PC cool.
the PC. Does your PCs have like that water cooling system?
No,
with
I
the
don't. I do
proper-
not trust water cooling. I've too many of my buddies have had fittings come loose on water cooled
And just
PCs.
blow up the computer.
Well, I mean, you're dealing water and electronics; they don't go together. So if you get a leak inside your desktop,
Yeah.
water cooled, yeah, you're fucked, Phil.
What?
And for a video card like I want, that's around $700,
Yeah.
and then another.
What's the video card gonna do for you? Gaming?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because me and Tyler have been watching some videos, some VR videos. So I'm thinking about getting a Vivo.
Dang. So, are you doing that Fortnite up on the PC?
I got it. It's all right.
You don't like it?
I don't have a crew to game with like I did for we had a good run. We played for a good 12 years.
Nerds.
Oh yeah, no, we were. But we're all grown up.
I play no video games, man. I like playing video games.
I do
got
too.
No time.
I play World of Warships because I can play that by myself. I don't have to have a group. It's easy. Yeah. I don't have to worry. I can play it, pick it up, drop it whenever I want. It's not that big.
I still don't know how anybody has time.
Well, that's just it. Literally, if I play, I'm playing it. I get to play maybe 2 matches a day if I want to.
How long does that take?
30 minutes.
Mm.
I mean, really, I don't play long.
Guys,
Especially on gym days, because I have a whole routine.
I don't mean to stop the nerd out, but sad news in the world today.
Mm.
Well, not today, from Friday.
This week.
Yeah, ANthony Boudain committed suicide.
Yeah, you sure do.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
What? I know that you have.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, I know, I mean, it's probably been a year since we've talked about all that, but Chris has other opinions on suicide and...
Mhm.
Yeah? You want to share them or no?
I don't what.
You said that you thought that was a selfish act.
Yeah, it's always a selfish act.
No,
But you don't know what they're dealing with.
This is the thing, man, and I tried to explain it last time. People that commit suicide, it's just like anything that has enough pressure is going to move something, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if you have a fire in a building and you have a person right here and the fire's coming to you, it's going to get hot enough to where you even though you're up 10 floors, you're going to jump out that building or else you're going to burn to death. You choose or you get burned. It's the same thing. It's just so much pressure you have to move. Steam pressures has to go up. When people are feeling these certain ways, they have enough pressure in them. They have to do something to get rid of that pressure.
all they're wanting to do is stop the pain.
They want to stop. You know what I mean? Like normal, healthy, well-adjusted people that don't have any kind of chemical imbalances, don't have any, whatever they're battling, are able to do this. But when something is off like that and off for that long, it creates a certain amount of pressure that person feels they have no way out, and the only way out they have is that. So it's like really hard for someone that doesn't understand that kind of pressure to put themselves in the other person's shoes because they just can't understand it.
Well, and everybody deals with pressure differently. So what
Truly.
bothers you wouldn't bother me, or it just depends.
Truly. And that's where you see some people, you might understand it a little bit this way, just a little bit, right? Where you're so mad, you can do like one or two things, either lash out or just cry. Right, you're so mad, so much pressure. You can only do one of the two things, like knock this cup over, or you just you cry. And
which one are you? Are you a lasher outer or are you a crier?
Lash.
Yeah. So it's that.
But
do you
when I lash,
Yeah.
I lash at the problem and fix it. I don't just lash.
You don't lash out verbally and not fix it at that time. Because verbally it counts too. It doesn't have to be a physical action.
Well, technically, if he was going through some really difficult shit, he did fix it.
Yeah, no, I fixed my shit.
He did end whatever the problem was. Unfortunately, yeah, suicide is horrible, and we wish that he hadn't done that. But
my whole thing
that was his way of dealing with it.
You let the issue win.
That's
how I look at it.
Is
It's
it
a simple-
selfish?
Yeah, but he didn't look at it that way.
Is it
that's
selfish that someone has to sit there and go through all of that, regardless of what it is? They're going through something, and it is painful, and it is. You just don't want. It's not that you can't deal with it, because you deal with it for years. You don't want to deal with it anymore, and you just want to not feel it. And sometimes the answer to that for some people is suicide, because that's the only way that you're not going to feel it anymore.
If you have no responsibilities, no obligations to your family, to your children, or things like that, sure, take that way out. If
but
that's
is it
how
more
you
selfish
choose.
to do that, or for other people to expect them to live here and be in that pain every day in, day out, and all people can offer is reach out to me? That's not how it works. When you're depressed and you're going through things, you generally,
and usually when people are having those feelings, of depression and thinking about, ending their life, they don't come out and say it because it's already frowned upon in society. It's embarrassing for them.
Especially for men that you're considered weak.
Exactly.
Weak.
Yeah. It's almost like people shame, those guys or those girls who are thinking that way for thinking the way that they are, but they just want the pain to stop.
Yeah.
People are like, well, so-and-so has it worse, or this, like, it's, people start comparing, and it's not a comparison. It's someone's individual experience and feelings, and to minimize it makes it worse, so you just don't tell anybody.
Yeah. Which kind of sucks.
It's a tough
Because
one.
then you have the outcome that you had on Friday.
Well, I mean, on the positive side for him, I thought his show was good, and
Dude, I love this show. Like, before he went to CNN, he had no reservations.
Yeah.
And he focused more on the food. And the episode where he went to Puerto Rico and he went to, like, lechoneras, which is eating the, the pigs and all that stuff. Bro, in the way that he talked about Puerto Rico, it was like, man, this guy is really cool. He's really about embracing the culture.
Yeah.
So when he started doing, whatchamacallit, the new one on CNN, what was it called?
I forget, but he traveled the world and he was like drinking with those
No,
guys.
it wasn't No Boundaries.
You sure? I thought it was No Boundaries. Well, I know he did the layover. He started with the layover on CNN.
Anyway,
so the next one.
So now in CNN, he was focusing a little bit more on the culture of that country that he was visiting. And he would sit down with people from the country and have their traditional foods and enjoy and talk to them and ask him questions. And it was really, really good show.
Yeah.
Really good.
And he was also a big ambassador for jiu-jitsu, you know what I mean? That really helped him out a lot. Wasn't it his wife into jiu-jitsu or something like that? Kind of got him into that?
She's in MMA.
She's in MMA now? But
I didn't know.
I think she was in jiu-jitsu
I think she was a
previously.
Hensel Gracie a girl and then brought him in.
And I think if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think he had a drug or alcohol addiction or something
Heroin.
like that, right?
Before, yeah.
Heroin addiction previously. And then she got him doing jiu-jitsu and that kind of cleared some of that stuff up. But, so if a man already has a heroin addiction or a drug addiction or alcohol addiction or something like that from previous, he already has some demons that he's already battling.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way. And he was coping with it that way. And then I think he was coping a lot with it through jiu-jitsu and the traveling, doing all that kind of stuff.
He was making comments for months, apparently, about death and suicide and not being here very long and not being alive to get his black belt and stuff like that. So you can kind of, looking back, see that this was coming.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know that. That sucks.
It does. No, I mean, I'm not saying anything like that it doesn't suck or if, sad about it. I mean, it's funny. I mean, a lot of people, I don't know, they seem to hang their hat on celebs.
I think he
let me put it to you this way. It doesn't have to be a celeb for me for it to suck.
Yeah.
Back in 2012 or 2013, we had a guy from the training yard who unfortunately did that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was such a nice guy. He was the sweetest guy. He would kick your ass on the mats, but he was really, really a great guy. So.
Yeah, exactly. My baby cousin in August, he did the same thing, you know what I mean? We miss him every day,
Yeah.
I think the person most affected was his grandpa, my Uncle Joe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I see him posting.
They were
every day
close?
about it. 100. For sure, dude. He feels that loss hard. You know what I mean? It's tough, man. You know what I mean? It's like, what could you have done to help him? You know what I mean? What could you have done? It's just sometimes you just can't. Sometimes.
What sucks is that, our friend committed suicide the day after Dean's birthday and the day before my brother's, Angel's birthday.
Yeah.
So every time those 2 days come around, it's like, fuck. It's like, I think about it.
Hello.
And we miss him. I mean, he was a pillar of the training yard. Judo black belt and a monster grappler.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was that when you talk about martial artists, he was the true meaning of a martial artist. He wasn't a shit talker. His actions spoke louder than his words.
Yeah. Nice.
So
it's kind of weird because I noticed the day that Anthony, they put on the news that he had died.
Right.
My Facebook memories had a year ago something about celebrity suicide. So I don't know who killed themselves last year on that same day, but it seems to be. And they said you would think that more people killed themselves during the winter, but they don't. It's leading up to the summer. So I don't know if it's...
I don't know what
it's weird.
happens.
Whatever time of the year sucks. I mean, it's got to suck for the families, for the friends. I know some of the fans have made posts. I wasn't gonna make a post because I'm a fan, but
Already happened enough, yeah.
But come on, I just don't.
I mean, I see how some people are moved to make a post, but I think some people are also moved to kind of like get some attention off of him.
Yeah, it's the same
hey,
thing.
Yeah. This guy was this kind of a whatever to me, and da-da-da. I'm like,
nobody cares.
Nobody gives a shit.
It's just like, every time something happens, they change a profile picture to this flag or whatever, What the fuck does that do? Nothing.
But, I understand that they're trying to support.
Yeah. I think it's what it shows. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's on their mind. It's like, when people say pray for me or when they, you pray for people.
I'm going to pray for you, Chris.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? And it's just like I don't know. It's just a coping mechanism, sending positive vibes, however you want to do. But they're thinking about you. You know what I mean? So you're important. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy to think because like I've had my own suicide kind of issues, and it's a control thing in the way where everything in your life you feel like is out of control, and in that moment, that's something that you can control.
Yeah.
But then typically, like you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, I feel better. Just kind of acknowledging those thoughts and then moving on, going to bed, waking up. So it's when I see someone commit suicide, I'm like, man, if they could have just gone one more day, they might have
changed their mind.
They might have gotten one more day.
Yeah, I kind of cycle through that like before it used to be like every 6 weeks, man, I'd go right into like just dive. You know what I mean? Then I come
and
back
you just
got to
make it through that. So some people they don't.
It just, and then once you recognize that, you kind of know, you know what I mean? You're like, oh man, I'm having those kind of things. So you tend to be able to hide it better. Only like people that are really close to you though might notice something's a little off, or if they can know a little bit of your past, whatever. So I mean, sometimes you don't know. Robin Williams, but boom. But he did it because I guess he was cognitively, like his mental capacity or something was going on where he knew he was going to lose it and he didn't want to be out of that.
That was a control thing, I think.
That was a control thing. He's like, I'm going to go out my own terms.
Like Kate Spade,
What happened to her?
Yeah. She hung herself with a scarf on the door.
Why? What was the reason?
Well,
she having troubles?
They were apparently her husband was looking for an apartment. They were going to be getting separated or something.
I think they were already separated from what I read. They were living blocks apart.
He was at the apartment the day she died, and he was looking for an apartment of his own.
Okay.
And the housemaid found her.
Oh, God.
So they were having family issues. I don't know what else is going on, but it's like, do you have two people who seemingly have it all? They've got money. Yeah. They've got everything that you would think would make you happy.
It's not always as good as it seems, It's like people try to sometimes portray this, oh, look at me, I'm doing so great, but,
She wrote a note to her daughter, and she quit a lot of her business for her daughter. I just don't think she was happy in life and family situations.
Well, from what I read, she had been battling depression for many years. Yeah. So, and she sought help, she was going to, I guess, a psychiatrist. But, at the end, I guess it was just too much.
I mean, I'm back in counseling now. It's like
Well, personally, I think you need Jesus.
You need Jesus. Okay?
I don't think that's going to help me.
When I mean Jesus, I mean jiu-jitsu. You come in and strangle somebody. Make you feel better, sweetie.
Guys, somebody who was believed to have committed suicide, who may have not committed suicide.
Kurt Cobain?
Adolf Hitler.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, he's on that kick.
Oh, yeah, he's on the hunt for Hitler.
He's living down the street.
Before we talk about that, though, guys, hey, I got something I've been trying for the last 4 or 5 weeks now.
Penis?
Yeah. Just delicious.
That's why he's so chipper.
Jesus Christ, Wallow.
No wonder he's so energetic today.
Wallow, king of dick jokes. His dick farts or shits.
Go ahead.
Can I go?
Yeah, go ahead, buddy. I'm sorry.
You sure?
I'm sorry.
It's a penis. Why you gotta say it like that? Penis. It just sounds so weird.
I am so sorry.
All right.
We go from suicide to penis.
Well, you gotta lighten the mood. So, penises are funny. They're funny, just a little funny appendages.
See what you did? See what you did? You got them going down the penis road.
Yeah, it's a funny little appendage. Just kind of like a little mini third leg.
Well, I showed you the picture of the penis coming from the clouds.
Yeah.
Because Orange
yeah.
Park was about to get fucked.
Oh yeah. I saw
No,
the
we
Poodle
did.
one saying it's moist out.
Yeah, we did.
Anyway, let's go back before you forget.
Oh,
He forgot.
Yeah, you forgot.
so for the last 4 or 5 weeks, I've been doing intermittent fasting.
You shouldn't. You are the
No.
one person who should not be doing intermittent fasting.
Negative.
You know why? Because you get hungry every 2 hours and you get hangry. That means you get pissy. So do me a favor. The only time that I don't want you eating every 2 hours is when you're asleep. So make sure that you always have a snack
So
bar, some fruit, whatever, veggies.
Fasting for 8 hours.
Yeah. So every 2 hours, make sure that you're eating.
Eating.
Yeah, that's not for you.
Why are you guys so negative?
No, I'm not being negative.
No.
I'm being realistic.
No, we're supporting you to your fast of 8 hours while you sleep.
Yeah.
Outside
Well,
of
what
that,
I was doing is I was doing my fast of 8 hours while I sleep, and then I don't eat until noon. So it's like
So he's at
14
work,
hours.
so we're good.
yeah, as long as you're doing that shit at
So it's
work,
like 14
those people
hours.
got to
And
deal
then
with
I
you.
eat at,
No.
I eat at noon, and then I eat right after, and then like I'll have practice, then I'll eat after that. So 3 meals.
No, you need to be eating more, bro. Please. We don't need.
But he's at work. We can let him do
I-
that.
it takes so much time.
No. You need to eat because he might forget to eat something, and then he get like, be like, hey, did you happen to do this? Hey, man, I've been working all day.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? I'm like,
I have a lot of shit going on, man.
And then he'd be
It's
like,
hard to keep track.
And then he'd be like, I'm sorry, guys. I just haven't eaten in a while. No, you need to eat every 2 hours.
Here's a
You need to be like Joel Romero. You need to be like, hey, ¿dónde está el arroz con pollo?
Arroz con pollo.
Traemos una chuleta también.
También.
Say hello to the gay Jesus.
Good Jesus. He liked the penis.
So, yeah, you need to be eating like at least every 2 hours, homie. I don't care what it is.
You act like you live with him. He's like, I can't
know.
do this anymore.
I
Bro, we see him
Yeah.
enough.
I see him just as much as I see Amanda. So,
Yeah.
I don't need you being on pissy because you haven't eaten.
Yeah. Be like, let's roll. Have you eaten? No. We're
No.
not rolling.
Yeah, negative.
Oh, it's Neon Billy Day?
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Yeah, screw you.
Yeah, it's
I
one of those
ain't
things where I'm in a bad mood, so I'm going to make all of you suck.
roll.
This is going to be
I don't think I
a
torture you
shit.
guys that much in class.
No, you just don't turn the AC on.
I haven't even done Neon Belly in a while.
That's good for whoever's rolling with you.
Right? Hey, tonight we're going to do Neon Belly, and then guess what? We're going to do reverse Neon Belly. too.
Oh, reverse Neon Belly. Yeah, people hate that. They hate that. You know what? There's a lot of moves out there, like in jiu-jitsu or fighting or whatever. People are like, oh, that's douchey. I'm like, well, it's douchey if you're doing it without a point. You know what I mean? Like, we can go reverse Neon Belly. You're stopping them from, like, shrimping out. You know what I mean? You're flattening them back out so you can...
Yeah, stopping him from shrimping,
Pretty nasty
breathing.
arm bar,
Shrimping
yeah.
ain't easy.
Yeah.
Shrimping
When
ain't
when
easy.
that knee's on your
Well,
belly.
we're in a fighting art, guys. It shouldn't be soft and easy. I think people are just too soft. I mean, I've said this before, and I even made the recommendations like take a fucking cold shower, not because you have to, it's just because you're too soft. You have to have everything perfect temperature. You have to have everything so nice. The chair has to be comfortable. You have to have your ergonomics and your super comfortable mugs and your Yetis and shit. You just need to fucking harden up.
Oh, you shouldn't be talking about jetties right now.
Yetis.
Yetis, whatever.
What is a jet? I know. That's why I said that fucking
He's like,
Yeti.
he's like,
First
oh
off-
my god, it burned my tongue.
First off, I never said that. I just spit that shit out.
Bro.
I was like, burnt.
Twice.
Bro, yeah,
Yo.
twice.
Chris gives me coffee,
That's a
right?
good
In a Yeti
recipe.
cup, which I don't know why he does that because I have an Art of War cup, and that's where my coffee goes. But anyway, I'm not mad because he's making me coffee. I'm like, sweet. He knows how I like it, so he's like 3 creams of sugar. Yeah, I didn't complain. Second, I fucking
Dude, you
the way the lid is on this, as soon as I like tipped it, it like rushed to the front, splashed in my mouth. I'm like, blah, spit that shit out all in my food that I was eating.
That you.
My lean impact nutrition.
Hey.
I was like, fucking, I ate it again. Okay, it was coffee flavored meatballs with rice noodles. Is that what it was? With some peppers. It was good. Bell peppers. It was good. But yeah. Then I sat it down. He was like, yo, man, shit's hot. I just poured it. I was like, okay, cool. So I waited a little while and I drank it again. Did the same damn thing to me. He was like, man, you got to do it extra, extra slow. I was like, bro, I nobody got time for that shit. Put it in a mug for me. I can blow on that shit. Cool it off. Why are you shaking your head? I'm serious. Fucked up. He set me up for failure. He was like, listen,
going
man,
like
that
this?
Yeti cup's going to keep that shit boiling hot forever.
He went 90 degrees immediately with
It
it.
was not 90. It was like fucking maybe like 30.
Yeah,
it was horrible.
you should have gone 10 maybe.
Just terrible. Well, I couldn't control it because the
Like I
from the
said-
back of the cup rushed to the front of the cup and it tipped it up even more. It was just terrible.
It's got a whole hypersonic engine that just forces all the liquid from the bottom of the
Yeah,
cup
there's
straight
like
to the
it's
front.
something I don't know. Like
It had a
like,
draft.
It's
he had me on
designed-
camera, so like he was like, "Watch this, when I'm bringing the fuck out of art." He's getting like cuss and spit shit out everywhere, and it's true. I did all those things.
I mean, I only drink out of that cup every single day at work, and Amanda drinks out of hers. And I don't know, for some reason, we've been able to do it.
Well,
pretty
Amanda,
easily.
first off, is a woman, and they can handle heat different than men. Like,
How?
have you ever showered with a woman? They
Yeah.
keep that shit hot; it'll melt your skin off.
You ever seen them spread their cheeks and fart?
Oh God, what the fuck?
What?
Yes,
Ever seen the bubbles come out? No?
What?
Just curious.
What are you talking about? In the shower? Sounds awkward.
I just love Sherry. That
He just like randomly says, "Spread your butt cheeks and fart." You see what Wallo's position is here, right?
Like, why would there be bubbles?
Why is there bubbles? Why is there bubbles?
You
Is
know
it
what
soap?
bubbles? That's
Did you hit it with some
X-Lax.
soap and it's just like, whoa,
Yeah, exactly.
you?
You know, the water runs down your crack. And
Oh God.
Is that what
some
you do?
No, I'm just saying. You're asking
what-
if you ever shower with a woman. I said, have
And
you
that's
ever?
what she did to you?
I'm like, have you ever seen them spread their cheeks and
Fart?
as the water's running down their cooler?
I don't click on that category on Pornhub. I don't know these things. That's crazy shit. Alrighty then. Well, now that we got that visual picture burned in my
It's
brain.
either penis or ass.
That's what I said. He's like, you been eating dick? What? Have you seen a girl
No, no.
fart with bubbles? What?
No, I didn't say dick. I said penis. It's
Penis, whatever. Same thing. Same thing.
Well, you were excited, so we thought that maybe you switched or something.
No.
Okay.
What? What's the matter with you? There's something wrong with this one
I
right
agree.
here.
At that point, I agree.
Yeah, thank you, Sherry. Fucking tell this guy.
'Cause who the fuck bends over in a shower?
Nobody
and
bends
farts?
over. I didn't say bend over. I said spread the cheeks and let the water run down the cooler.
The cool up.
All right.
Between the nalgas.
I can see
Where does it
I made
cool
you
up?
guys uncomfortable.
Yeah. Fucking well, it's
That doesn't
visualized.
happen a lot, but
Visualized.
I have done my job.
Like, is this a really big chick, small chick? How's this work?
It doesn't matter.
what did she eat?
I don't know. It
What
doesn't
does she
matter.
eat?
'Cause if she's a big girl, that's got to be a
Does she
lot.
have
Well,
chicken pollo?
then you got a tugboat.
All
Yeah, so.
right, I'm
Taco
over
Bell?
this, dude. I'm over this.
That hippo ass.
Sorry, guys.
Jesus
I didn't mean to
Christ,
bring
guys.
the podcast to a screeching halt.
Yeah. Let's talk about that fucking hunting Hitler bullshit now. Let's do that.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about it now?
Goddamn right. Yeah,
You
I'm
probably bent over and
I was
farted
talking
in the
about
shower.
nutrition, stuff, it has to do with fighting and getting lean and all that stuff. And you're like, you know what? Fucking farts. And
That's my job.
I was like, you know what? Let's go back to Hitler. I mean,
that's what I'm here.
that sounds
for.
like a clean subject.
Well, it is a conspiracy, and we don't really talk too many conspiracies unless we have somebody here who's interested in conspiracies.
Jalen.
Well, Jalen, hopefully we'll have Robbie and Jarrell soon.
Yeah, where are those guys?
Yeah. So, but
Christmas beer today?
listen. So I knew about the show for a while, Hunting Hitler. I watched an episode and I liked it and completely forgot about it. But then Team Kennedy goes on Joe Rogan and starts talking about it, and I'm like, shit, I forgot. I gotta watch this show. So apparently, what had happened was that the FBI declassified 700 documents that, had leads to Hitler being possibly alive after the war.
What?
And yeah, this shit started basically from, April 1945. I believe the last time he was seen alive was supposedly April 21st. Before the Russians came in and took over Berlin, supposedly he escaped. He escaped to Spain. And then he got asylum, I guess,
In Spain?
in Spain from Francisco Franco, who was the dictator in Spain. But apparently that had been arranged prior to the war ending, because Hitler knew that if he lost the war, he was going to need a place to go. So prior to all this shit, he helped Franco get in power. He supplied planes, guns, and all that. So, Franco was in power. So Hitler loses the war. Supposedly,
Shaves his little mustache off.
yeah,
Cuts his hair.
goes to Spain, hides out in a monastery. Then apparently,
Monastery?
yeah. Well, Spain was supposed to be a neutral country in the war. Not so much. Based on the documents and the interviews that they did in the investigation, Spain was like a hub for the U-boats to come in and resupply, refuel, and get ammunition. They had several places where they could go.
Word.
And so it was believed that from Spain, he needed to move down to South America, to Argentina. That was the goal. So being that Spain to Argentina is like 7,000 miles away, it's like they're going to need a place to stop because that's too long of a trip.
Yeah.
So Africa is controlled by the, allies. The other coast, well, you can't go there. So the Canary Islands. They're on.
Canary Islands?
Yeah, they're from. They're Spanish. They're from Spain.
Yeah.
They found a military compound. Then they found these old people that corroborated that a German official had a front company, and then they found the compound where they were, hiding torpedoes and all that shit. So the U-boats would also go to the Canary Islands. So it is believed that from Spain he goes to the Canary Islands. Then he goes to Argentina. So in 1945, there was a document that stated that this woman was in her kitchen overlooking this beautiful bay, man. And she saw a U-boat emerge. And everybody knows now, basically, that Argentina has been, a hub for German people for many, many years, since the 40s. These guys were living in Argentina before the war.
Word.
So these guys, what they were doing was they were going down to South America and setting up their network. I'm talking military compounds, schools, banks. Supposedly back in 1945, the Third Reich had available to them over $69 million, which in today's economy is like $200 million. So they have all this shit built out. And bro, it's like once you start watching, it's like you can't stop.
So where's Hitler now?
Well, he's probably dead.
Yeah, duh. But where's his body?
Nobody knows. Because they exhumed the body from the Russians, because the Russians supposedly took the body and they found out that it wasn't his body. It was a woman's skull, what they had.
Word.
So not only that, his second man in charge, who was also believed to have committed suicide, Martin Bormann, also was seen in Argentina after the war. So they were
like, listen, we can't get the Aryan race going, man. So we're going to.
Well, that was the thing, The Third Reich fell, but they were preparing themselves to come out with the Fourth Reich. Wow. This is what the whole show is all about. So basically, they're moving through South America and they're moving north.
To us.
They got as far, I believe, based on as to what I got so far, is Bogota, Colombia.
Really?
And from Bogota, Colombia, they were planning on firing what they call the Skyrocket, the version 3.
Mm-hmm.
And they were supposed to arm it with a nuclear head that was supposed to hit, the U.S. Now, it says that the V3 had a range of 2,000 miles. So from Bogota, Colombia to Florida is 1,600 miles. Now, from what I'm reading is that the target was supposed to be Manhattan. But I don't know how that was going to happen if the rocket only had a 2,000 mile range.
Yeah.
You're going up north. That's farther than 400 miles. So the rocket was not going to make it. So I got to keep watching. But this show takes you down this rabbit hole of, well, how did they do this? And all of a sudden, here comes the answer.
Ooh.
Like they had a guy that went down to Argentina and set up a national bank. Like everybody knew that, it was called Banco Nación, but it wasn't really a national bank. It was owned by the Germans.
Really?
So they could use their front money from the businesses like the wool and other businesses that they had set up and basically set up their infrastructure. I mean, I'm talking full military compounds where they found, artifacts, guns, ammunition. It's just an amazing show. I hope that is real. I'm balls deep into this conspiracy right now.
Balls deep.
Yeah. That's all.
All up in that shit.
Yeah.
Right on, man. That sounds fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, at least to me.
I kind of want to watch it.
Yeah, I'm on, let's see, middle of season 2.
You can find it on Netflix?
No, it's on demand on Xfinity. It's on the History Channel.
Oh.
So, yeah. That's been my last week of TV. It's been hunting Hitler, and that's it.
Hunting Hitler.
Yep.
We should go hunting.
For what?
Something.
I don't know. I get my gun on Wednesday.
She's going to be shooting with the pistol. Whatever it is, we're shooting pistols. We should go pig hunting. It's a bunch of that around here.
You know what? I'm a chicken shit. I don't want to kill an animal. I'm going to let somebody else kill it so I could eat it.
I can't kill anything.
Man, see, what I can say about going harden the fuck up. Gotta harden up, son. Take yourself a cold shower.
No, you
do 1 billion push-ups. Let's go kill a pig.
Bro, you need to harden up then. Take a dick.
What? That's the exact opposite. Take a dick. What is the matter with you?
I'm kidding.
Oh my God. Your Spanish is not translating to English properly. You reversed it.
What?
What?
Huh? So tell me, how was your trip though?
I think we should take them hunting. I think that would be cool.
No.
That's what I'm saying. We should take him hunting, Chris.
I don't want to go hunting. I'm too much of a chicken shit. I will admit it. No, I'm soft. I am soft.
Not that bad.
You know, I'm planning on making a trip to Hawaii, I think.
So are we next year?
October?
No, December. Amanda's birthday. It'll be her 40th. So
Oh, nice.
the family's.
How do you guys plan so far out?
It's
Because
we're
they
smart.
can. It's called a calendar.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah,
Life changes so fast. I can't even
There's
plan
this
at the end of the
crazy
week.
thing. I think that's on the iPhone. It's called Calendar, and then I can actually put things in
You're
days.
so condescending.
You know.
Well, he's not the only one that we know that's condescending.
Who else is? Wallow.
You got the picture, didn't you?
Me?
Yeah. Go on our chat.
Oh.
Just
Don't read it.
don't read it out loud.
Oh, you know what? That's where I pulled the word from because I saw that earlier. That's where I pulled it from. Don't be that guy. I'm just saying. Don't be that guy.
Thank you for that. Who
So
said that?
condescending.
That was awesome.
No, like my dad
It's
is always
hilarious.
trying to get me to go to California, and I'm like, I can't even plan out. I don't have the money, but I can't plan out like 2 months in advance.
What?
I don't know. I just never been able to.
What?
I don't know.
Have you tried?
Plans change, and sometimes I don't feel like going.
Okay.
Well, just say that you don't
Okay,
feel like going.
so we found the issue.
But I've already, but
It's
then
not
if I
that the
planned and I
planning-
bought the ticket to go to California 2 months in advance, and then I don't feel like going that week, and I already have the ticket.
then
So
you're
it's
dumb.
like-
then you really didn't
I
want
don't
to go.
feel
in the
like
first place.
going. No, you make a plan. Like, listen, guys, in October, this is what I'm doing.
Just
Save
don't
up
make plans
PTO,
like
handle
that.
your business. Let's go kill some stuff. Let's go hiking. Let's go jump in the water. Except if there's sharks in there, let's get in a cage.
Yeah, no.
That's what Tyler wants to do.
Yo, bro, I'm so not into like,
No.
you know, I'm saying like,
I'm shaking shit.
I had a friend
bro.
of mine who was like, yo, you want to go diving with sharks? I was like, well, there's flesh-eating bacteria and the sharks. They're like, they won't bother you. I was like, they're like, you want to jump into a, I was like, what about or they were like, I was like, in a cage, I'll do that shit. But like, just to go fuck around some sharks? No, man. And there's an article, this dude got his dick bit off by a shark. I'm not trying. They came underneath it and like, bit the whole fucking bottom towards. No, I'm not about that life.
Is that Brazil?
I think so. It was like some other
Because
country.
It was there was 2 shark attacks in the same like week or two in Brazil, and the one I saw looked like his dick and his femur. It was straight down to the bone. It was like digla, you know, in your finger.
Yeah.
It was like that. His femur and then up to his crotch.
Don't
was
resuscitate me, kill me.
gone.
Guys,
Give me
this
that
is
sense.
exactly
See it.
why I haven't gone into a beach the last 4 years.
I don't mind going to the beach. I just don't want to go in the
He
water like
died.
that.
Yeah, I don't even want to go to the beach.
That motherfucker might crawl up on land and bite me.
Yeah, listen.
No, sharks can't crawl on land unless they make little kelp.
Have you
breathing
seen
apparatuses.
Sharknado, sir? They fly. No.
Which
But that's
one?
what that's what a tornado though.
1/6.
Just go during good weather, bro.
Man,
That's what you're supposed to do
whatever.
anyways.
Well, it was good weather too at the beginning of the movie.
Actually, I take it back. I will rephrase. I haven't gone into the water at a beach here. In
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, I did
Because
because
there's no
I
sharks
put
in
my
Puerto
feet in
Rico.
there.
well, the water's clear and
You can see that shit.
see it.
yeah. Out here, the water's super murky.
And
you
this
don't
great
see
white's
shit.
just like trolling up and down. You can like there's little tags, man. You can check them out. You're like,
I-
oh look, it's by the Jack's Beer right
We used
now.
to have that app and would check it all the time and see where little Kate was and Dorothy and
Little K that weighs 2,000 pounds. Screw that.
That's so ridiculous.
No
It's
way.
ridiculous.
No way,
Molly
Jose.
pinged off the coast of Fernandina, and I would always look at that.
I'll have to
shit.
see if I can't find that video. There was one that was posted. There's a diver I know that's south of here. He posted a video on his YouTube. He was spearfishing down at Sebastian Inlet,
Yeah.
which is, I think about an hour and a half south of here. Man, it's super murky water. It doesn't clear up till you get like south of Daytona. And man, he's just going along. He's got like a GoPro on his spear gun. You see him seeing all the fish, trying to pick one out. Blah 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, you just see probably a 16-foot female great white just swim right.
How do you know it was a female?
Because you could tell when she swam by.
They don't have the dealios down there.
They don't have the.
Aren't their fins different too?
Kibbles and bits and bits and bits.
I don't know.
There's something.
What?
different.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
the biggest thing is if you don't see the giant penis hanging out, then you probably go, that's female.
Oh, and I'm
Yeah.
the only one talking about penis, obviously.
Yeah, but
No, you asked how do you know, and he told you.
Yeah.
Like,
Do they
he
have
was,
penis?
He
Get
wasn't
out of
making
here.
a penis joke. He's like actually talking about the
Yes,
anatomy.
they have
Like,
a shark.
that
A
shark
male shark
doesn't,
has a
like,
penis.
doesn't
What do you
like.
think they have?
Okay.
He's being anatomically correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're binary creature, like unlike us, where we can be fluid.
Gender fluid.
I can't even say that shit with a straight face.
What's your pronoun?
What's your pronoun? It's just funny to me.
But yeah, I'm kind of with you. Now, Tyler wants to go do the swimming with the sharks, but in the
Oh!
cage. What?
Wallow just looked it up. Wallow just looked it up.
You're scaring the dog.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, you didn't believe me? Okay.
look, it's all streamlined, dog.
They haven't circled it for you in case you
looks like two dicks.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is. In case you didn't know, now you know.
Oh, he
Feel
found
more
his new
complete now?
porn site.
Sharkpenis.com.
Jesus Christ.
I used to actually have a raccoon penis hanging off of my mirror in my work truck because it's a bone.
What'd you? Oh yeah. It's
it's-
like a walrus. Penis.
Yeah, it's like a wolf
And,
penis.
and I'm
It's a
the
bone.
fucking weird
Well,
one,
don't you
right?
have that one little figurine thing with the? Of
Oh yeah, my frogs back here. They come from Brazil.
Oh
course they do.
no, those are those Brazil or?
I thought
or-
it was Peru.
It's Peru.
No, I think these were from Brazil.
Yeah, but I'm the weird one, right?
Well, these were actually
Yeah.
Like the Peruvian statues are the one with penises. And
No,
shit
we do
all
have.
over.
My grandfather had some of those, but these came from a grandfather who was a merchant marine, and he spent a lot of time in Brazil. So
Oh,
that's why
so-
I'm saying these were probably Brazil.
So you got all the phallic symbols from Brazil
Yeah.
and Peru.
Yeah, because the one he used to have.
And I'm
one-
the weird one, right?
Dude,
I just talk about it. I don't collect them.
Yeah, he's collecting penis.
Dude, these are one of the funniest things. My grandfather used to love to do that to just unsuspecting people and be like, how do you tell? How can you tell which one of these frogs is male or female? Nobody knows because they look the same on top. And he'd flip them over, just because my grandfather was a dirty old man and a giant asshole. That's where I learned being an asshole from was him.
Yeah, because your daddy's sweet as hell.
Oh, my dad
Your dad's
is
super
hey,
nice.
no, my dad is super nice. He has perfected that art over many years. But let me tell you, if you get dad bent, that man, he is an asshole on a different level. He's not outwardly asshole-ish, but he will fuck your life up in ways you can never believe.
Explain.
I'm not going to.
I don't know. I think he's just a nice guy.
He is a
man.
super nice guy. But I tell you, he has got a streak in him.
Hey, don't talk bad about your daddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
stop
come
talking bad about your daddy. We
I
love
love my
him.
daddy.
Yeah.
We
My
love
daddy's
him.
awesome as shit.
All right.
His
He sent me
rainbow
what did
shirts and everything. I love it. I love it.
He sent me some fucked up message the other day. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, then yesterday he sends me messages of a Volkswagen Bug for sale. It's actually not a bad price, and just to ruin your day. Here you go, because he knows I can't buy one right now or put anything in there.
Yeah.
Look what you can't buy that I can buy. Look what you can.
Right.
Yeah.
I live in a mansion. Calm
No,
down.
an estate.
Fuck.
I live in
I'm
the
going to be
state.
tight till about next year, bro. To
Son,
be
bro.
honest with you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you
that's
got
it.
the surgery coming up.
I got the
and stuff?
surgery coming up, and there's something else that I got to do. I got to put like another $5,000 together. So it's gonna be tight. Like
I can tell you who to talk to help you. budget.
Wackos.
No, trust me.
Wackos?
You should know. I mean, you work in that field.
Trust me. If it's not for bills or food, I ain't spending it.
Yeah, no,
because this is something that I need to do, and I just can't keep waiting. So
for his nose.
Well, not only for my nose, but what I want to do next. So I'm like
getting that tummy tuck.
Yeah.
Getting a little lipo, little tuck and tight.
Yeah, I want to get
those holly abs.
Getting my holly abs.
Yo, they actually
and
have
a nice
that.
set of tits.
They actually have that. Oh shit! So one of the surgeons I used to work with in the army, he's down in Miami now, man. He's just like etching out abs and building booties and doing all that crazy stuff. Yeah, Dr. Hussein.
How do you etch out abs?
The way they do it, they sculpt out abs by sucking out the fat in between the different. Yeah, it's crazy. Like you could be like a normal body and just like poof, ripped abs, dude. Just the way he sculpts out abs.
What about your love handles?
Yeah, you take that shit out too if you want.
It's all lipo.
Yeah.
I
mean, you have to do it over a couple sessions because they can only do. I can't remember what the pound. There's a weight limit of how much fat they'll remove. I don't know, man.
Time. He crushed it, but I think it's like average dudes who are probably sitting around 14-15% body fat, and he's like.
Getting you over that hump.
He can etch those out for you while you work on the rest of this.
I mean, he's not putting a pair of six pack on me.
Yeah, he's not doing.
He's
like
putting
implants.
a keg on you.
There's no implants.
Yeah,
there's no implant. He's just like sculpting it out. It's crazy. And I watched the surgery. I watched it on Snapchat and on IG, and I'm like, damn, bro. But he was an orthopedic surgeon, and he ended up breaking his scaphoid, which is a little bone that lives in the wrist. Yeah,
I did
like that,
too.
right? So he had a little pin put in there. So. A lot of orthopedic surgeries is very heavy, actual manual labor, like putting femurs back together, nails and all that stuff. It's like carpentry for the body, right?
Yeah, it's legit fucking spooky to watch.
Yeah, it bothered his wrist, so he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do a fellowship and do plastic surgery." And so now he's in Miami doing plastic surgery and shit,
nice.
Making cash,
rushing it, dude. And I loved hanging out with him in Germany. Like, me and him go hang out all the time and stuff like that. And he's just an awesome dude, you know. I'm supposed to go hang out with him over in Miami, just like. Man.
Well, why don't you get yourself a pair of abs?
Nah, I just diet, man. What's wrong with my ass?
I'm just saying.
What are you trying to say, man? You gonna give him a complex now?
What are you trying to say, man?
Bro,
I'm already intermittent fasting, motherfucker. Can't suck, champ.
See, this is what happens when he does that intermittent fasting bullshit. You shouldn't.
I did eat.
Hours ago.
I feel better now.
Man, I'm never gonna do that.
I just gotta eat. I gotta eat before practice, after practice, and before the podcast.
And at 10, at 2. At 4, at 6, because at 8 in the morning you have breakfast, and then at 12 you still have lunch. So you need to fill those hours in.
Yeah. Look, we don't want to deal with that shit when we come walking into the damn place and you're sitting there just going beast mode on the fucking bag because you're hangry.
Looking at his phone, going like,
well,
God
you know what?
Damn it!
I actually, you know what kind of convinced me to do it, and it's not because I believe any kind of faddish thing or whatever. But there was this guy, and he was talking about what was he saying? Living too soft. No, he was talking about living too soft and how like people
go hunt hogs.
No, but we should do that.
Yeah, I won't pass on that.
Anyways, so he was just talking about like it's kind of like how we naturally should have been. You know, like we're so abundant right now. We're so soft, so forth. He's like
same with the teeth. He was talking about the teeth, how like our jaw structures are different than what they used to be.
I don't know about that, but all I know is that like. He's like, listen, man, you know, people that go get it are hungry. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you don't ever see a hungry lion. You know, like they fucking go after things. You know what I mean? Like you're driven because you have to reach to a certain point.
I've seen emaciated lions.
Yeah, they're old. We got that shit beat out of them. They're old.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I'm not that old yet.
I'm sorry. Maybe one day when I have no choice.
I give it a go, man. I try anything for a month or two. I mean, like it's not gonna kill me. Might as well just give it a go. I've been watching a lot of shit on Goggins and read his stuff.
Oh, he'll make you feel like a sack of shit.
Yeah, like the former Navy SEAL guy that runs like 100 miles a day or some shit like that.
Yeah. Holy cow! He's like, dude, don't be motivated. You're not gonna be motivated all the time. You gotta just be driven. What?
Yeah,
there's a difference. There is
between him and The Rock, bro. You follow their Instagrams or something.
Well, listen, I'm trying to change some things. I've already started. I already lost 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
Congratulations!
Woo! I lost it all in my nalgas. So
the nalgas, your butt cheeks are gone. Huh?
Cheekies, yeah.
Wow.
So I'm doing stuff so I don't feel like so much of a piece of shit for being lazy. That's gonna be my thing, you know.
That's another thing too, man. Is to stop being lazy.
Well, that's what I mean. I was being lazy with my food and my nutrition. You know, I was like, I would work out, you know, a couple times a week and shit, and then Yeah, I think I'll have a whole pizza today.
Whole pizza?
Yeah.
4,000 calories of fun.
Exactly.
I didn't feel like shit.
Exactly. That's what I was telling, I think it was Chris. I'm like, man, ever since I eliminated all the breads, the sugars, the pasta, I feel so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, who's killing it right now is Miglino.
Man, he falls off the wagon.
Does he fall off the wagon right now?
He falls off the wagon all the time.
But
Yeah,
he
he may be on the wagon right now,
Yeah.
but he's teetering, I'm sure.
Hold on, let me snap him real quick.
Either that.
Miggy, are you on the wagon or off the wagon?
Either
Are you
that.
eating carbs? What's going on with you?
I don't know, man. Some of those
We'll find
drinks he's been posting, him and Carla have been having. I'm sure those things are not carb free.
What is it?
Dunkin' Donuts kind of things, or
Yeah.
those aren't
yeah.
carb free. Come on,
No.
get out of here. He may be eating keto friendly, but I motherfucker drinking that double frap from
Man, I love kombucha, and the kombucha that I like to drink has got 15 grams of carbohydrates. I'm like,
Well, you know what? You need to do a treat day.
can't.
A treat day where you adjust your carb intake for that day
Yeah.
to allow you to have that kombucha.
Yeah, true.
Because that's the thing I figured out.
But if
it
you have-
wasn't
if
staying
I-
away.
If I have one, I gotta have two.
What?
Well, you got to discipline. You gotta learn.
Bro.
That's the main thing I started doing, like with the intermittent fasting,
Willpower.
doing the 16-hour
Yeah.
fasting. The biggest reason why I did it is because I wanted to see if I could do it. If I could.
How'd you do with it?
I did fine.
So why are you guys yelling at me?
Oh, because I
Well,
don't
you're
get
different,
hangry.
yeah.
I don't get
No
hangry
idea.
because I
But they
had
told-
my last meal at 4 and then came and trained and did not eat again until 8 the following day.
I think it's because my body's conditioned to eat that many times a day, that frequently. And they say it's kind of like, like when you go keto or whatever, you have the keto flu. It's like there's like an adjustment period.
That shit is no joke.
There's like an adjustment period. So like I'm just trying to make this out for like a month or two and see if I can get past that adjustment period.
My problem is the window, because I have a hard enough time trying to get 2,200 calories in a day as is, and without fasting.
I don't think I'm eating that.
That's just it, bro.
But I feel full when I eat.
I have to stuff myself to eat 2,200
Yeah,
calories.
like man, I've been enjoying the soups that I've been making.
Soup.
I can do 14 to 17, and I am totally happy.
Dude, like, there's days that I eat twice a day, and when I get home, I force myself to eat, and I know that I'm still not hitting 2,000
Sometimes
calories.
when I get home, I have crunk juice.
What happened?
When I'm hungry, sometimes I get home, I'll just have like 2 cans of crunk juice.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That's not good.
How many servings are in that can?
2,
Well, it's the big can. So
Well, duh,
3.
yeah.
is it 3 servings in a
I
big
don't know.
can?
Usually they're 2 if they're the big cans.
Because that's the big thing
It's
you
like
always look
this.
at. Like, I have to check it with the kimchi. I get my kimchi, and it's like, well, it's just fermented vegetables.
Oh,
But-
yeah, kimchi.
There's, you're like, oh, it's
Korean
only.
barbecue.
yeah.
Oh.
Dude, I tore up like half that little jar of kimchi last night.
Bro, kimchi with some what is it that I always get? I forgot.
Yo, we haven't gone to that Korean barbecue joint by my place that often. Hold
I
on.
know.
Mickey's
Is it still
answering
there?
me. He
Yeah.
says both.
Wait, what's bulgogi?
Bulgogi?
with some
Bulgogi.
kimchi?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my
Poha.
God.
What did I get that one time? They had them make it with special, but it was so good.
Was it lettuce?
like dirty rice? It was dirty rice without soy sauce or something like that.
Dirty rice. Da, 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 da. What it
Oh,
is
they
is
had to
use
take all
2
the flavor
cups.
away, right?
It's good.
He's busting your balls because you have celiac disease. You're so insensitive.
I do.
Chris.
Ever since I've tasted that fucking cardboard pizza she had
Okay,
that
the
night,
pizza does not represent
everything she
all
eats
gluten
now.
free.
It was a U-Haul box,
Dude.
and then he had tomato sauce on top with some cheese.
Dude, remember when I like fucking let those people at Hooters when we went after practice that one time?
Yes.
Have it. So like
They tried to kill me.
they try to kill it, right? So like we're like they're like, hey, we're gonna go. I think Miggy was still here. He was like, I want to do wings. I'm like, cool, man. We'll go to Hooters, so on and so forth. It's right by the gym. We all go there, and she was like, hey, the only thing I can eat here really is salad. I was like, all right, let's just go salad then. You know what I mean? And we got the other stuff, and so she tells him no croutons. Chick brings it croutons. Not a big deal. So hey, I can't have the croutons. And she's like, that's fine. She'll take care of it. Took away the salad, brought it back. That bitch put her dirty hands all up in that shit and picked out those croutons, but left crumbs, right? That's how we knew. And she's like, there's still crumbs in here. I can't eat it. It like jacks. For her, it's not like normal celiac disease where it just like makes her bowels all junkered up, right? It messes like her joints up, right? And I know this and I'm her coach. So like I'm kind of protective. I'm like, I'm like, the girl, when she came back over, I was like, can you get your manager real quick for me? You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to yell at a girl. That just looks bad. You know what I mean? It can only go bad.
So you yelled at the manager.
Fuck yes, I did. I was like, hey, dude. I was like, check this out.
Listen here,
I
fucko.
was like, check this out. This is one of my peoples right here. And she has celiac disease. She asked for no croutons on there. Came with croutons. Not a big deal. Chick took the shit away, plucked them out, brought them back. There's fucking crumbs there. You're trying to fuck my people up. And I started kind of going off a little bit. I'm already kind of amped up because I'm reliving the shit right fucking now.
He hadn't eaten yet.
Yeah, I hadn't eaten. We just finished practice. And this cocksucker was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, you need to do training with your staff because you're going to get somebody fucked up. What if I'm allergic to tomatoes? You bring tomatoes and pluck them off, and then I fucking eat that shit, and then I'm a fucking anaphylactic shock, and then you're going to get sued. Maybe I went down the rabbit hole at the wrong way. But either way, my whole point was, it's like, I hate that shit, man. Don't go over there and put your dirty hands in her fucking salad and pull out some croutons. There's a reason why people don't ask for shit. Maybe it's because they don't like it, or maybe they have a specific health issue.
Pretty
that they
sure I
can't have it.
specifically told her.
You did. I think you did.
I will die.
I've had
Like with some
issues
issues.
so many times with Hooters. Like I had
Yeah, you guys still keep going.
No, that was the last time
I had
think.
clams and I
Yeah.
had shrimp. Those are the only really two.
That's a real good place to have clamps.
Yeah.
There's no
Negative
options
Ghost
for
Rider.
gluten free other than the shrimp and the clams for meat. And so
I said clamps. I mean clamps.
Really? They don't have chicken at all that's not breaded and
they
covered
share
in
a
gluten?
fryer.
Yeah,
So
she has to be very careful, man. There's like certain things that she can't. You know.
Hey, here's the
So
deal.
it's like no seasoning. And then I said I asked for no seasoning. Can't have the seasoning. They go and wash it off. And I was
Yeah.
like, no. I said no seasoning.
How about maybe just don't ever go eat at Hooters?
We haven't been
Yeah,
back
we haven't been back
since.
since. Yeah,
But I do miss the Korean barbecue place.
No, my boss takes us to Hooters sometimes. And I'm
Yo.
like, please, I don't want to.
let's do it. Hey, let's do a Korean barbecue this week.
Yes.
Well, that's what sucked when I went up to
I don't got no kids.
I can't.
my business
Why?
meeting.
He's keto.
He's keto, bro.
Well, it's
Korean
fine.
barbecue is all meat.
Yeah.
Well, it can be.
With sauce.
And some veggies.
I can't eat it. I just got to be careful with my money. That's
Oh
all.
yeah. Well,
I got you.
we'll do a Wallow fund.
I'll
We
do
got
a
you,
Wallow.
bro.
No, no.
We got you, bro.
For
You're coming
all
with us.
those
Look at this. You
videos.
see this little hand right here?
Yes.
Hey,
We'll take
it might be a business expense.
No.
We'll take a
Oh,
Wallow
Jesus.
fund for all the time and energy that he's put into those
Absolutely.
graphics and
Yeah.
videos.
Don't worry,
and
bro.
Pictures.
I think we can swing $20 for you.
That's okay. I
Between all of us,
appreciate it.
it's gonna be just
You've
fine.
taken-
This is all of us shit. Whoa.
You've taken care of me.
Right?
I'll take care of
Well,
you.
we're not bringing Chris because he's a fucking snob. First, he's like, I don't know. There's aesthetic in here. It's not conducive to date night. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? The food's good.
Oh,
The
yeah.
food
food
is
was good.
great.
Food is
The food was
amazing,
good.
bro. It's a mom and pop shop, dude. I'd rather support a mom and pop shop over any fucking
Look.
franchise any day.
Look.
As long
I
as
get-
they don't have cockroaches
I get
and
one
health issues.
Look, I get one fucking night every 2 weeks. Okay. Sorry, that's just not going to be
It's
my
like,
go-to
listen,
spot.
I'm gonna
Listen,
go
I'm
to
a
PF
wine,
Chang's.
dine, and
No, I'm not even a big
and
PF
sexer.
Chang's fan. Believe it or not, a lot of times
I don't like P.F. Chang's either. It's gross.
we'll go to normally like date nights. We go to Amanda's favorite spots.
Which
What's
is
that?
She likes
Chili's?
Hawkers. No,
Oh, Hawkers is the worst, bro.
Hawkers.
I've never been to Hawkers, not one time, and I liked it.
I like
They're like,
Hawkers.
try the duck tacos.
Look.
Fucking duck. Okay, fine.
I
Try-
get the
was
same
like,
thing though
one
every
bite?
time.
look,
Huge.
you're also the one that complained about Black Sheep and
They're
That-
expensive
That
as
place
fuck.
was
Expensive as fuck.
What? It is expensive.
Expensive as fuck, and I'm telling you, like, yeah, it's not that shit.
Look, we've already planned it.
I didn't know what I was ordering.
That shit
Look.
is not fucking $50 worth. That's all
We-
I got
we
to
already
say.
planned
This
out
ain't
next
Ruth's Chris,
year.
motherfucker. This ain't Terragocha.
We're gonna have two. I'm gonna have 2 birthday dinners. I'm gonna do one at Chuck E. Cheese
Who's that for?
for you,
Fuck you. I don't need that carby
They
shit.
got good wings.
and then me and Amanda will go do
fuck-
me, Amanda, and Nick, and some other people will go do like maybe Black Sheep or Orsay's.
Oh, how about
Orsay's is good.
What's
Orsay's is good, though.
It's the same fucking.
No,
people.
it's not.
It fucking is.
No, Orsay's is good, though, but expensive as fuck, dude. Expect a $100 bill for yourself.
Can you see?
Orsay's is really good.
Hey,
Where's
bro.
that one? 5 Point?
Why don't we
Yeah,
just
yeah,
go
yeah.
to La
Yeah,
Tienda Sabrosa and get some tacos?
La Tienda Sabrosa.
Yeah, get some
I
tacos,
need to write this down because
burritos.
I've asked you like 5
Tacos,
times and I
asada.
can never
And I've told you
remember.
5 times.
I know.
Yeah, I've seen
What
it
is
in the
this place
chat every
called?
time.
Yeah.
I know, and I've tried to look for it.
Fucking say that shit.
What is it?
Do you not have a
Screenshot it.
notepad on your phone?
No,
What
she's
is
got an
it?
Android phone, bro.
Oh my bad.
Oh, wait.
Bro, you know what? Like when you text her,
my client's
she's
better than your
green.
client.
Oh, that's right.
She's not even
you are
blue,
green.
bro.
What is this place called?
Wow.
La tienda sabrosa.
It's called the Apple Store.
I like saying sabrosa with the roly R. La tienda sabrosa.
It's called Get Yourself an iPhone.
I get my 10 Tuesday.
Really?
Get a 10.
Wow. You know they're small.
Moving
I know,
on
yeah,
up.
they're smaller. They're
But the screen is
Yeah.
just as big.
Yeah, that's what Amanda was talking, because when she gave me the dimensions on it,
Yeah.
I was like on the cliff going, no, I'm not doing it, because I've gotten so used to the Plus and
Yeah.
I love it. And but then she started talking me off the cliff. She was like, no, look, it's the same size
Yeah.
of screen, goes all the way. I went, oh, okay.
My buddy came up. My buddy came up with his, and that's it. And I'm like, oh, check out what I got. I'm like, when did you get this baby phone?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, check it out. It's just as big as your screen. And I put it next to mine. I'm like, son of a bitch, it is.
Yeah. I already got the Pelican case downstairs for it and all like
Oh,
that.
yeah?
So when it comes in Tuesday, I'll swap everything over.
What do you got, a 7?
Yeah, I got 7 Plus.
What you going to do with it? Sell it?
No, I will set it to restore default,
Yeah.
and I package it up and send it back to Verizon.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
yeah, so that's my Father's Day gift. That's what I'm
Nice.
getting as my 10.
Not getting a tie?
No,
Father's Day is coming up, huh?
I can totally see
yeah,
it.
next weekend, yo.
Hey, that's the greatest thing about not having to talk to your dad is.
Yo, I should
I
get
know
my
I didn't
dad
have to
something.
do Mother's Day.
Oh, wait.
I really don't talk to my dad, so I ain't gotta call him. I ain't gotta send him a present.
The problem is there, like, me and Amanda run into this every year with Dad, and what do we get him? Because literally he's
got a house.
Well, no, he's a.
It's a guy that got everything.
He's a big child.
Hey,
He'll
bro,
literally see something
Get
on
him
Amazon.
a Porsche.
Get him a
He don't want a Porsche.
Get him one of those
Okay.
drones that has a gun attached to it.
You know,
Get him.
I got my dad something on Groupon because it's easier to send.
Yeah.
Grouping?
And it was a meat pack from,
Meat.
what place is that called?
Hillshire Farms.
meat
No.
package.
Pepper Farms, remembers?
Petrus Farms.
Omaha Steaks.
Yes.
There you go.
Omaha Steaks, something like
I
that.
paid $50 for like 2 filet mignons,
Yeah.
2 of this, 2 of that,
Mignon.
2 like it was
Dad gets. We've been getting them.
Big
They're called man crates.
Man crates.
Yeah, man crates. They're pretty interesting. I think last year we got them the coffee one, but it comes in a military crate, a wooden crate, and it comes with its own little crowbar. And you have to crack open the crate. Amanda got me one. She got me the coffee one
It
too.
comes with its own crowbar?
So
Yeah.
what did he come with?
It came with a coffee. Mine came with coffee mug, a snap-on pour over filter, and coffee ground. And it came
This
with
is your
something else.
man crate?
Let me see.
This is your man crate?
Yeah.
With the crowbar.
Yeah, with a little crowbar. Came with a little crowbar.
So we can rip it open with
Mhm.
a man?
Yep, like a man.
Do they have one with like meats and shit
Yes,
like that?
yes, they actually have
Okay.
quite a few. This is pretty cool. So I actually,
Ooh, they have whiskey gifts.
they do have whiskey.
They
Oh,
have
dang, this guy has been throwing me the finger. So aggressive. Look at all these
They've
cords,
got a
so
bunch of
fancy.
stuff. Eating,
Yeah,
grilling,
fancy.
drinking, project kits,
Yeah,
personalized,
fucking-
and bestsellers.
Mm-hmm.
All
I
those
think
screens.
they got a kombucha one, or a fermenting crate and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
so it's to do man
So
shit.
teach
They
you,
have a
teach you how to
knife
brew
making
beer
kit.
and like
Yeah,
grow
yeah, I see that
hydroponics
shit.
and like put together your own bullets and shit.
Mhm. Yep, I'm actually excited for Dad because in the new spot
dope.
he's getting a big room downstairs.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. But it's a big room that he gets to do whatever he wants in. So he's actually getting to put all
It's
of
man
his
cave.
No. He's gonna this is where he's gonna grow probably his
Weed?
sprout. No, his sprouts,
Sprouts.
microgreens and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Andy still gets a greenhouse in the back.
Micro green.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I'm fucking excited for him.
Where's the pool table going?
That'll go into the other room that's
Secret
in front
room.
of the on the down, because me and Amanda get the bottom floor when we stay up there because it's got another master, and then it comes out into the comes around. There's the theater room. There'll be Dad's room over here, and then there's like a giant game room with a half kitchen.
Nice.
Yeah, and then that goes out and leads out to the pool and the basketball court, which they're actually turning the basketball court into. There's like a
tennis court,
no, it's not big enough for full blown tennis, but there is another
ping pong table,
game like that.
Horseshoes.
Nah,
hand grenades.
He's not big into that, but it is going to be
Racket.
like a
Like-
racket, almost like squash, and it's an outdoor.
Racquetball.
We used to play racquetball.
I'm thinking of a different...
I remember Dad used to take me out to...
Pickle.
That might be it. Let me see. I'll message him.
Pickle is what it is. The one with the hand.
Whatever.
No.
Let's play some bocce ball.
Oh, man. I actually got really big into looking into that and wanting to build one out here.
Bro,
a bocce ball court.
I have a bocce ball court right there in my apartment complex.
Do you?
Next to the pool.
I've always wanted to play it. It looks so.
Let's do it.
It looks so fucking interesting.
I kind of want to go in a pool right now, dude. It's hot as fuck up here. Let's go. Let's take the podcast to the pool.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking any of the shit near water.
No?
I get fucking.
He doesn't understand that water and electronics don't mix.
What? Why not?
Exactly.
You should do it on the on the go podcast or like video, someone calling in and going skydiving or something.
Let's not go skydiving.
I
Yeah,
want to
I'm not
go
doing
and
that.
nobody will go with me.
That's
It's
because we all
crazy.
want to
Live.
not die and shit.
I'd rather go
I've
swim with
been
sharks.
4 times and I'm
Sherry's
still
like, you know what
here.
we should do? I was like, what's that, Sherry? She goes, we should go skydiving. I'm like, okay, but she's like, no, what we can do is we can skydive over the ocean. And then as we go to hit the ground, we pop the parachute off, put on our scuba gear. As we're about to splash, go deep under there, fuck with some great white sharks, swim our ass to a fucking U-boat. We'll go hunt some Hitler
I'm down for that.
down up in Argentina. And then like fucking like make our way back for like dinner, because if you go too long, Art, you get a little cranky without food.
Yeah.
That sums up the
Yeah.
Got a point.
podcast.
That is, yeah.
Is that a
Got a point.
podcast today? I think we got it, dude.
I would love to have Tim Kennedy on the show.
I would love to have Tim Kennedy
Bro,
too.
and just like, okay,
Hey, did I tell you,
tell me this.
Yeah.
It'll be like an 8-hour podcast, bro.
Hey, I told
I'll
you
go
my Tim
skydiving.
Kennedy story when I did that little training session with him, right?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah, I've heard it before. I remember you talking about it.
Maybe. I think I forgot.
So where I was training at the time, Tim Kennedy came and like held like a special class or whatever, right? Kind of
Okay.
like a little seminar type thing, and it was an MMA seminar. So we're going through all the different things, right? And he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna have you work with me inside the pocket when it comes to like strikes and da da da." I was like, "Oh shit!" So it's like me in front of everybody, and Tim Kennedy, world beater, fucking UFC star.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Fuck, okay." So he's like, "All right." So we're like throwing punches and kicks back and forth together, and I fucking rack him right in the nuts. Whap!
Yeah, he's not doing the podcast.
I got so excited. I was like, well, I was trying to inside leg kick, man, but it slid right up and smacked him in the nuts. I was like, Krav Maga, and I was like, clawed his eyeballs out, and I kicked him down. I was like, you don't know the streets. And he was like, listen, I'm special forces. And then I fucking gave him a knuckle bite, and then for goddamn fucking Indian burn, you know, shit. I don't know if you're allowed to call it an Indian burn anymore. I'll just say like native burn. And the last part was made up, but I did kick him in the nuts.
What did he say after that?
I did. He's like, oh.
He's like, Arthur, go back to the line.
He's like,
you, sir, the 80-year-old guy. Yeah, come on,
80-year-old
up
guy.
front.
How fucked up would it be if we actually got him? He walked up the stairs, saw Art, and be like, "You motherfucker!"
You're the one who kicked me in the nuts during sparring. I was like, you called me out in front of the whole class. I was nervous as fuck, sir.
That'd be great.
I think I was like a blue belt at the time
But
in jiu-jitsu. So like,
I don't think that's ever going to happen. So, but anyway,
who knows? I mean, I have a great rapport with him. I mean, I've kicked his nuts before.
Yeah, you're tight.
You're
You've been there
close.
with him.
Yeah.
Pretty tight.
Yeah. So moving on from that
No?
podcast with him,
Hey,
I don't think he's ever going to.
you know
happen,
who-
But it's all good.
You know who we should really get? Cyborg or Gabby Garcia. For real. We should try to get those guys.
Yeah, let's do
Guys.
that. Let's do that.
Yeah,
We should
that's
get those
totally
girls.
gonna work
We should
right
get those
there.
girls.
You imagine the calls that we would get on that shit?
That would be fucking
Hey,
awesome.
Chris, why don't you tell us about Gabby Garcia's penis now, huh?
I'll be like,
Yeah,
well,
we don't really
shit.
care about that. I
See
I
it.
just think it would be interesting if she had some kind of weigh in on DJ and her fighting. Because I told her how I think it would go.
Yeah, and Mickey be like, Mickey be calling it, yeah, I think she'll beat him because she'll just eat him. Well,
With her-
no, that was you who said
With her
that.
No, that wasn't me.
coochie.
No, you did.
Did I?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
you did say it.
All
And
right.
I can probably...
I say a lot of offensive shit. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Hey, speaking of fights, guess what's coming up
What's that?
Tuesday?
What's that?
Austin Lane.
Oh, yeah.
UFC Contender Series.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, I'll be there for strike fit and then dipping.
man, I hate to do that too, but
Yeah. You ain't got no TV and no internet at the gym.
So,
I'm gone.
yeah, I'm on,
You guys are so fucking soft, bro.
I know.
Keep talking about internet and fucking AC and
Bro, none
TVs,
once have we
TVs.
complained about you not turning the fucking AC on.
I have.
Sherry, can you go back to like
But
complaining
we
about
haven't.
He hasn't. He
I
hasn't.
turned the fan on. I pointed at the ceiling.
He points at his nuts
No, I don't. I pointed at the ceiling.
up his shorts
No,
into it.
no wonder
through
it
the
smells
ceiling.
like ball sweating.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I was like, I can't do that, man. I gotta stick
I
at the
have
gym.
not complained about the AC because what?
I open the door for you. Sometimes
I prefer to train in the heat.
I prefer to train.
I like it warm, but I
Less injuries.
Listen,
the same
less
stuff.
injuries. He shock proteins. Yo.
less injuries in general. But what happens when you slip and you get hurt?
Well, those mats,
Those mats are 1 and 5 inch thick. I mean, it's pretty fucking soft.
It's not when you fall.
It's when you turn
It's
the
twisting
ACL,
and turning
yeah.
and.
Why you
We're not
twisting
doing
and turning?
ballet.
Yeah, we're not doing
And I
pirouettes.
told you, I
Yeah,
went
pirouette
to
and
bump
shit.
you off. Literally, I went to like plant my foot.
She's gonna
and
bump me
hit
off. She brought her
bump,
gun. Her gun
and my
hurt. She doesn't
foot
have yet.
slipped, and my whole leg like turned, and I felt like this pinch in my hip. I've hurt my knees. No, I slipped too much. So
Listen,
I'm getting
I will say this. I love our
Play more
place.
guard then.
I love our place, but I'm not ever
Motherfucker.
getting up to try to do a takedown while it's so
No.
sweaty.
Oh yeah.
I'm playing off my
Listen,
back.
man, it's a hot box, bro. It's sweat puddles, dude. We put
Yeah.
work in. It is
We
what
talked
it
about
is.
this yesterday.
Yeah.
Completely, my game is done. I cannot play my game. I just lay there and get face planted.
Hey, guess what? We do it in the gi, and,
And
it just soaks everything up and keeps the mats nice and puddle
Yeah,
free.
actually, with
does.
the gi, it doesn't do it as much.
No,
but yeah,
it
no
doesn't.
gi days. Woo.
Because me and Robbie were putting that work in the other day, and I mean, there wasn't puddles, but we were sweating our asses off.
Doing work. Yeah,
There
all of
are
us.
days that I leave and I'm still sweating in my car.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, I
believe it.
sweat all the way to Wilson going back.
I have to like crank my AC, roll down the window so I could stop sweating.
Yeah. Oh, when Eric stopped by, that one officer or whatever,
Yeah.
the cop?
Yeah.
Dude,
Like, me and him talked for like an hour or whatever, and we got up, dude, it was like huge puddles. Like, oh my God, I gotta clean the mats again. That's so bad.
yeah. Shout out to Eric.
Yeah, it's cool, dude, man.
Very nice guy.
Yeah, we've been Facebook friends for a while, so it was nice to finally get to meet like
Yeah.
someone who I guess, he said he follows me and whatever the story. And then he's asked me to do a tournament before, but I've been hurt, so
Yeah, because he puts on tournaments. What's the name of this stuff? Do you know?
I don't remember.
It's for charity.
It is
Charity?
for
That's very
charity.
cool.
That is pretty cool. He is
But I was fresh off an
very
injury
involved in the
and-
community down there.
That's cool. In
Yeah.
Fleming Island or Orange Park?
No,
No,
he's
no,
down
no.
in
South Florida.
Miami somewhere.
Oh, gotcha.
Fort
gotcha.
Lauderdale, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Which is really good, man, because, he's a police officer. He's also an instructor for the police force, when it comes to, like, I guess, like, in the military, there's, like, rules of engagement, but, like, how they interact with people during aggressive situations. So I think it's pretty cool. And the fact that he has, like, actual real knowledge of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and, like, fighting period, he can really, hopefully, stop a lot of these cases, excessive force cases, because when an officer feels more comfortable with what his actual skill is, he's less likely to move to lethal.
Bro, I saw a video of 5 cops who could not get one guy down.
Yeah.
One
With
cop
like 4
with-
tasers.
Yeah. It's like one cop
Hey, PCB's a motherfucker.
with some jiu-jitsu knowledge would have been able to take this dude down.
You say that, but honestly, bro.
Bro, come on. They were yelling at him and not really doing anything.
Oh, I mean, they're not engaging.
It's like, bro,
Well,
you're hitting him with a stick.
And the tasers that they were using, I saw another black belt jiu-jitsu cop talk about this. He's like, I see a lot of people saying, well, they did the right thing, or they did this, they did that. He's like, no, they're not. They didn't even shoot the lasers correctly. He was wearing a huge jacket, so it's not going to stun him enough.
Yeah.
So their locations on their target and everything was just wrong. And finally, they did get one that zapped him and it got him down. But
Not only that, there
So
was
much time.
there was people behind them. So if you miss, you're gonna hit the people that were working at that store.
Oh, it's like, that reminded me of that FBI agent you guys were talking about last time that did that backflip, dropped his gun. He went to go pick up
Oh,
his gun
yeah.
and shot, and it
Fucking
shot.
shot the
He shot-
DJ.
shot
It was it the DJ?
Shot a dude in the leg.
I
and
know
then
the
he, like,
DJ. I
acts like
shot
nothing.
him. Oh my god!
It's like your music sucks.
Music sub pro. If I hear David Guetta one more fucking time,
He got up and walked over like nobody got shot. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, bro, can you play some "Spring Love" by Stevie V? Thank you.
dude, that shit straight on video. That's crazy.
There again.
The
That's
FBI agent.
somebody that should not have a gun.
Well, he's an FBI agent. He was drunk in a club and was doing backflips, showing off, and dropped his pistol.
Yeah. First
and then
off,
when he grabbed the trigger.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Why do you have a gun? Oh, whatever.
yeah,
Shouldn't have a gun if you're drinking.
I'm about to say there are many boxes to be checked on that situation.
Yeah, he's fuckered up, man. I don't think he has a job anymore.
No, I'm sure he does. It's just probably in the basement.
Yeah,
at a
cleaning
desk.
latrines.
He's like, listen, we're gonna have to take your weapon away, and we're just gonna put you down with this box over here.
Give him
and
a
then,
squirt gun.
you fast forward like 10 years, he's like, that's my stapler.
Yeah. Nice little red
His
stapler.
nickname is Latrine because that's all he does. He's cleaning
Cleaning
latrines.
shit. Shit cleaner. Damn.
Reminds me of that movie Top Secret from back in 1983.
I don't remember that movie.
There was never mind.
1983.
Yeah.
Secret.
God damn, bro.
It had to do with Nazis and shit. It was a comedy though.
Another
Oh my
Hitler.
god.
My man's about the Nazis.
I don't remember it.
Well, I've been like really deep into this.
Yeah, it's good, man. Everybody needs a hobby.
Oh,
Mine's
yeah.
jujitsu.
I've been trying to read and shit about it.
Oh, wow.
Trying to
Words and shit.
words and shit. Trying to expand my vocabulary and shit.
Nice.
So these last 2 months I failed.
Reading.
I tried to read 3 books a month, and I failed these last 2 months. I was crushing it for a while, but I got to get back into that
What did you fail?
Because he didn't read.
because I didn't read the three books a month.
What cost you not to read the 3 books a month?
He
He
got
has
lazy.
his new business.
It's been a whole lot of things, man. Just a whole lot of things. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, and you know those. You know, I mean, I had to make a couple trips that were unnecessary, but were necessary. I had a lot of things to do, but still no excuse, man. You can always figure out 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night. That's 20 minutes a day of reading. You know what I mean? You should be able to knock out a book, at least 1 book a month. You know,
Hey,
or 20 minutes of reading a
I
day.
get my reading done at the gym because I show up so early.
Yeah.
I'll pull the mat down, the crash mat, pull the mat down, put my bag over there. I always stick a book in my gym bag. You know, I'm there for an hour and a half before class. So for 30 minutes, normally I read, you know.
Oh, hey, since you're gonna get there early
Nope.
Monday,
Nope.
you're not gonna be there Monday.
I don't know. What do you want now?
Oh, damn. Gotta be like that,
I
motherfucker.
know he's so aggressive.
I know.
That wasn't aggressive.
That was
Jesus
kind of
Christ.
dickish.
All right. Anyways.
He's been kind of like that to me this last month. Have you guys
Oh
noticed that?
my God.
Have you guys noticed that?
I'm sorry.
Like
Arthur.
really off. Like that one time that
You
like I
did
couldn't make
lash
it.
out at him last week. So.
Yeah, it's even on the podcast.
I know.
Just saying, I wasn't even here yet. He's like talking shit.
No, he wasn't.
Terrible. I heard it on the podcast.
He wasn't talking shit.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You lashed out at him, though.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah,
what, Arthur, what can I do for you? at the gym Monday?
What can you do for us?
Sure, we'll go with that. What do you
Okay.
need?
So since we got that new AC unit portion blocked off with the curtains,
Mhm.
we're going to be getting rid of the wood
Mhm.
thing. So I was
Mhm.
wondering if we could move the clock right
Mhm.
above the
The whiteboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Cement.
No, it's
Wall,
not. It's
right?
No,
wood.
it's not.
Not
That,
that one?
part's wood. Yeah,
No,
that part's wood.
That's wood.
So we can put it right above there.
Yeah, so we can't see it because, it's flushed. Now it's like,
You don't need to see it.
okay.
Yeah, just trust in Art's timekeeping ability.
Yeah, right.
You can't go until that buzzer rings.
No,
Yeah,
no,
don't
fuck
go
that.
on
That
the
buzzer.
buzzer.
Yeah, that buzzer don't mean shit to him.
Sometimes it's not. You guys aren't done. Well, this
I
is the
know.
thing. Like,
I'm sitting there fucking puking on the bag, and I hear the buzzer, and he's just going, "Keep going."
yeah,
Motherfuck.
yeah, man. I got to watch all you guys. I got to make sure you're not fucking slacking off.
Oh yeah, no, there's no slacking off. If it looks like I'm not moving, it's because I died.
Yeah. I let you have your rest then. But until
Yeah,
then,
victory lap, hands up, motherfucker.
yeah, hands up. That opens up your lungs so you can breathe better.
Yeah, you know how I breathe better? Laying on my ass on the floor.
No, there's no air down there.
Yeah, there is. It's by the fan.
Yeah, there is right by the fan.
You got 13 people, 9 people in class, like laying by the fan. No, get up,
Need
get
a
out.
bigger fan.
I'm
Walk around.
gonna try to enjoy it more because I'll be out for a month after my surgery. So
Enjoy the suck, man. Enjoy the suck.
enjoy the hurt
Enjoy the pain.
and the
hurt.
pain.
Dude, you're gonna. I can't.
There's gonna be one day, guys, when you're old and you're gonna be, and you can't move like you used to, and you're about to die, and you're gonna wish you can come back and fucking feel this torture again. You're gonna like wish you could do these things and move your bodies.
Yeah, I just can't wait to see what Wallow sounds like.
Move your butt. I'll be like,
Hey, guys.
You better hope your shit goes deep.
Bro, you're gonna have that nose surgery, and you can come out sounding like Michael.
Pinch your nose now and
Jackson.
talk.
hey, come going on, bitches?
Yeah. You better hope
Your
you come
shit's
out
gonna be
sounding like
coming out
Derek
like-
Lewis and not fucking
I'm gonna
Pee Wee
sound like
Herman.
this.
You sound like Romero. You're well.
Yo quiero arroz con pollo, tostones y maduro también.
What day?
Menudo también.
What day are you getting the surgery on?
The Monday after I move.
Menudo.
Okay.
So I move on Saturday, Monday.
Gotta get all that shit in order.
And I'm off that week because apparently it's not a good surgery. They gotta drill and
Well, yeah, I mean, they're
cut bone, and she's gonna be all fucked up.
you're gonna breathe.
Are we
through
gonna have
your
to bring
mouth.
stuff? Are we gonna have to bring food and things over to you? What do you need us to do?
Actually, Michelle is gonna stay with me because
Nice.
she is her boss who's
Yeah.
doing the surgery, so
Cool.
she's gonna get paid to look over me.
Be his nurse.
Yeah, instead of being at the
Hello, nurse.
instead of being at the hospital, which is another expense,
Yeah.
I could do it at home and be monitored by
You gonna get that
my
good
doctor's
shit.
nurse.
Gonna get the
Nice.
good drugs.
I think I'm already going to get good drugs no matter who it is.
So there's a new law that's being passed out now that doctors can only prescribe 3 days worth of pain medication, and when they have a person has a surgery, they can only prescribe it for 7 days at a time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And to get refills, you have to actually go back into the office, get the slip, and go to the pharmacy.
I don't
It's
really
a-
care for much.
Gonna be a
of that
pain,
stuff.
dick. But to be honest, like most surgeries, man, I think like narcotics for the first 3 days at the most, and then like try to wean yourself off because it only gets worse. I used narcotics for that left ACL replacement or reconstruction or whatever, and it was more pain than any of my other surgeries I had.
Well, I mean,
I
unfortunately,
Didn't take
the doctors fucked themselves on this one because I mean, they were the ones that were giving out fucking 300 pills for a month and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Well, I'm
So-
good
A
because
lot of them owning their own
I'll
pharmacies.
get whatever he gives me, and then I'll just go on Amazon and order some liquid cocaine. So I'll be good.
Cocaine.
You're not gonna be. Well, yeah, it will have to be liquid because you won't be able to snort it. You'll be
Man.
breathing through your mouth. How long do you got to keep the plugs in?
Till it's not plugs, bro. I won't have plugs.
What are you having?
They're doing the gel.
Okay, but so what is it? Just gonna fall out or disintegrate?
He's gonna spread his
And-
cheeks and
and-
fart.
yeah, he's gonna make this big old bubble. No,
It's
so
so crazy.
it's supposed to disintegrate, and whatever's left on Friday, they'll suck it out. I know.
Because that's the only. I mean,
I know.
the surgery part you're out for, so that's not the painful one. But it's always been. I've heard the people that have had it. It's always that getting the plugs removed because
Well, I
it's
won't
just
have plugs.
It's just a deep breath, and you're gonna feel a little pinch, and they like rip your face off. It feels like all your sinuses come out the front.
Thank God for technology,
Right.
And advances in medicine. I won't have the plugs.
Maybe you could just snort some stem cells and it just boom.
Fix it.
Yeah, fix it.
Yeah. It'll be the gel, and it'll coat all my nose. And,
Cool.
Got to
So-
breathe through your mouth for a fucking week.
Well, for the first 4 days, I guess.
Mm.
And then if there's anything left over after, I have my post-op appointment. No, follow-up that Friday.
And then a month of no play.
And then, I can't have.
Dude, we'll get you a mask like they wear in the NBA, and you could be like the man in the Iron Mask.
Oh my God, have you guys seen
Bro,
the
when you
hate?
come back after that
Oh
month.
God!
The hate that LeBron is getting
Yeah.
online? I'm like,
Yeah, why? He's
I
not the
was-
greatest? What's going on?
well, he's
No,
not.
AI
he's-
is the greatest.
Listen,
AI.
Yeah,
He's AI.
Is
I don't know what this
Alan
means.
Iverson?
Why are you looking like that? I don't know anything about these kind of sports. You're going to have to explain it to me.
No, I'm just laughing because I just basically I mentally just broke Wallow with just that one comment
I don't know what this
from
means.
somebody.
it's just retarded. Anyway, so LeBron's getting a lot of hate because he got swept. And I'm not talking like the funny memes.
got swept?
I'm not talking
What is
like.
swept?
Okay, so
I mean,
they
he
played
lost
the-
the series.
They
He
played
didn't
the
win a game.
They played the NBA Finals. It's a best of 7, and his team lost 4 right off the bat
In a
Yeah.
row.
in a row.
Yeah.
So he got
So
swept.
he's out?
Yeah, done for the season.
They
So
lost the
So
championship.
because he didn't, the whole team didn't, he's the worst?
Well, yeah,
Oh.
no,
it's
no,
just
no.
like it's just
Is
like
it
in
a team
football.
sport?
It's a team
It is,
sport,
but it's
yes.
just like in football where
But it's his fault.
If you lose, it's the
But he's
quarterback's
supposed
fault.
to be the best player
He's like
in
the
the world
quarterback
right
of the team for basketball, but like
That doesn't make sense because
Yeah.
basketball doesn't have quarterbacks.
I'm just saying he's like he's like
He didn't throw enough
now.
strikes.
Don't confuse him.
He didn't throw enough
Don't
strikes.
confuse him. Okay, so
He
here's the
didn't throw
deal.
enough strikes?
So here's the deal. He's supposed to be the best player in the world,
Okay.
but he couldn't get his team over the hump. And when
So how
He
many people are on the
couldn't
court at a
carry him.
time? 7?
5.
5 for each team.
yeah,
So the other 4 people fucked him.
I wouldn't say fuck
No,
them.
they-
They're just
So
not-
he fucked the other 4
No, no, no.
people.
No.
His 37 points a game did not do enough to win.
He only made 37 points a game?
What do you mean only made?
I don't know. Is that a lot?
Yeah,
That's a lot.
Bro. Fuck. He made 51 in one game, and they
Usually
still lost.
there's like
So
70, 80,
Oh,
90,
this is
maybe
fucking
100.
So he
20.
made-
Dude, he's
This
scoring-
is so fucking
he's
amusing.
literally
Hold on.
scoring half of the points the team scores. He himself
so
is scoring half the points.
So that makes him like even better, right? Because his team sucks and he's making all those points up, right? No? Just because he loses the game, he ought to make
He
sense.
doesn't work
But he's
that
scoring all these points.
Here's the thing. It's a team sport, obviously.
But you're saying it's individually he sucks.
No.
No.
Individually, he is the
He's
best.
one of the best.
He's
if
the
not
best player in the world.
I've seen
At
these
this
street
time.
ballers,
Right
and I
now.
think they should go against him.
Okay. You
Because they
haven't-
look
no.
fucking crazy. They're doing stuff around their shirts and between
That's
the legs.
globetrotters.
See, the funny thing is you say that, but if you'd watched anything of LeBron play, you would be like, oh, fuck, he would just fuck those guys up.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he
This
is literally-
motherfucker is 6'8", 250 pounds of solid muscle.
Yeah.
He is a beast.
200, how much?
250.
You should do MMA.
Nah,
They've talked about that. Rogan's actually
You
talked
should
about
do
that.
MMA.
he should.
No,
He
he
should.
shouldn't. But
He
Rogan's talked about. Just imagine if he would have did, with his structure.
He would fuck John Jones up.
No, he doesn't have the skills.
Well, I mean,
Well, I'm saying if he
did
went
MMA
that
instead
way.
of
No,
basketball,
Anyways.
Stick to basketball.
Yeah, stick to basketball.
You'd have fucked John Jones up.
Here's the thing. He may be the best player in the
John
world, but this is a
Jones.
team sport. When you have 5 other guys on the other team that are good, those 5 good guys
Can beat one. Yeah.
Can beat the one. Any
So
day of the
who
week.
put this damn team together? Fucking fire them.
Well,
Like Michael Jordan
Right?
had Scottie Pippen, and he had like a good group of guys
Yeah,
around him
Well,
that
the guy's
made
name
him
is
shine
Pippen.
as the
Automatically he's
best.
good.
So here's the thing. I posted, it's like, okay, so he's been to the finals 9 times.
I had
In a
Scottie
row.
Pippen shoes.
He's
on.
only won 3 times.
Yep.
And he's getting like all these fucking hate. That's just undue.
He's only
hold
won
on.
3 times.
Listen.
3 times.
Let me fucking finish.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to piece it together. here.
Just pay attention.
Small chewable bites.
Pay attention. Okay. So he's won.
Just like my lean impact nutrition.
All right,
I don't even
never
need
mind,
to carry
guys.
a knife. Go
fuck,
ahead.
I know-
fuck
I know.
LeBron.
I know where
We're
you
done.
were. I know where you were.
So
I got you.
anyway,
You said fuck LeBron?
yeah,
got
we're
you.
done. We're done with LeBron.
Listen, man, I was.
Hey,
No, we're done. We're done.
AI is the
I
greatest.
said goodbye.
Yeah.
AI's the greatest. What is this even mean? I have questions. Is
No, you don't have
it
questions.
like foosball?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
exactly like
It's
football.
exactly like
It's
football.
virtually identical.
I said the ball doesn't touch the ground; it stays up.
Yes,
It's on a
exactly.
tether.
Yeah,
It's almost like soccer.
Tetherball.
yeah.
I
And
love-
if you pull the string, the ball comes back.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I liked tetherball when I was a kid. That shit was fun. No, that shit was fun, dude.
I just watched a bear playing tetherball yesterday on video.
Yeah, you need to do more stuff.
Yeah, you need to get out and do live.
Is there
real
actually
life
like a
shit.
rule set to tetherball?
I don't know.
Yeah, there is, dude. It's a
Kind of.
whole. It's a game, man.
What?
Duh.
Really?
Yeah, it's not a sport.
It's like Chinese checkers, bro.
All right.
That's a game too.
There's no rules to it.
Why aren't there rules to it?
No, there's not. Look it up. Look into it.
I do like. I like Jamie's new shirt. It's the little reading rainbow thing. It says, "I've looked into it."
Who?
Jamie from the Rogan
Oh,
podcast.
okay.
His
Oh,
shirt-
responding.
Yeah, it's his shirt. He's made it. It's on the Jamie store, and it's got the reading rainbow star with the little rainbow.
Yeah.
And it says, "I've looked into it."
Oh, is that when they got into the argument about
Yeah,
physics
nuclear,
and shit?
yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what. After watching that show, Hunting Hitler, it's not the soldiers with the guns and the bombs and all that you have to be worried about.
Jesus
Why the
Christ,
fuck
God.
are you putting that
It was
shit
an
out?
accident. First off, I
Okay.
was answering Bert, so calm down.
All right, well,
Jesus
don't fucking
Christ.
answer him.
Well, I did. So, don't tell me what to
Anyway.
do. I do what I want.
Noob.
I do drugs.
So-
I kill people.
So after watching this show, it's not the soldiers that you
No, it's
really
a
have.
scientist.
It's the fucking physicists and the engineers that you really have to be worried about.
Yeah.
Those are the motherfuckers that come up with those bombs and all these weapons of mass destruction that you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And
Let's-
they put it
let's-
into
And
the
their
hands of
bombs
these guys.
and their guns.
Those are the real terrorists.
So
The
they-
guys that come up with the ideas of how to kill people, in mass
Yeah.
quantities.
Let's come up with an idea of let's make some gas that makes people's flesh melt off their bones. That'll be
No
good.
shit. So did you know also
melting off
that
bones.
after the war, the U.S. also enlisted all those scientists?
Project Paperclip.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
To come and work here.
Word.
Well, it was a race between us and Russia. We were trying to
Right.
steal as many because
And
that's who.
Fucking Van Braun was the head of NASA.
Yeah, it was the head of NASA.
You believe that?
Did you say
fucking
NASA?
Yeah, NASA.
What's up, NASA?
That's how they say it in Puerto Rico, man.
Bro, that's how I'm
NASA.
going to say it from now on.
What is it? NASA?
No,
NASA.
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 But no, it's NASA now, bro.
NASA.
Oh, hell no, NASA.
Go fuck yourself, NASA.
NASA.
But
You're like,
anyway,
what the fuck you saying? I'm saying go to space.
yeah. So those are the guys that really should be scaring people.
Yeah.
Those scientists.
Yeah, I mean,
Physicists
never
and
mind the shoulders
engineers.
with the guns pointing right at your head. I mean, that's just like whatever.
Well,
it's small potatoes,
so-
really.
Well, that's one-on-one.
Somebody came up with that shit.
Bro, did you watch Inglorious Bastards?
Yes, I did.
How intense were those scenes?
It was
Very.
all right.
So intense. And like every scene like built up super, super slow. It was like, boom, right at the end. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then it like, abrupt, and then it builds up again. And then,
Did you watch the movie Allied?
No, I haven't seen that one.
I don't think I did.
You guys
fart?
gotta watch that.
No, I'm
It's-
getting a hot flash.
It's with Brad Pitt, and I forgot her name, but he is a U.S. agent working in Germany, and she is a German spy,
Word.
but he doesn't know it.
Whoa.
And at the end, they
Chicks
present.
make good spies.
At the end, he finds out, and he's like so much in love. I mean, they got a
Okay.
kid.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. I heard about it.
He tries to get her off out of Berlin because she's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to be with you and have our family, blah, blah, blah. And they get caught. So she blows her brains out in the car.
Oh, wow. Spoiler.
Word. All right, man.
So
That's
enjoy
cool,
the
eh?
movie.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah.
But it's a really good movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, man. I've been into this shit for a little while now.
Well, you know, after watching Inglourious Bastards and see how Brad Pitt did Aldo Rain and I Want My Scalps, when Fury came out, I was kind of hoping that was going to be his character, Aldo Rain, although he looked much like him and he was killing the Nazis. It was a different character, and his
Well,
character was
that
still
was-
badass.
That movie
Badass.
was intense as well.
Yeah,
Super intense. Yeah, I loved
Fury
it.
was.
How
I
about
thought it
that
was great.
scene? That scene when there's only one guy left and he's surrounded by the Germans, but he's under the tank,
Yeah, and homeboy
and
looked
they
at
don't
him.
see him. And
The
they,
one guy did, though.
oh, my, was it that Shia LaBeouf?
No.
That was the
No.
other guy.
It was the other guy with the young kid that wouldn't want to kill anybody. Shia LaBeouf.
That's it.
Shia LaBeouf killed that role. He killed a lot of roles, but he killed that role. He's crazy in real life, but that was a good one.
Yeah.
All those actors.
that was fucking intense.
What was the actor that plays Punisher now on the series?
Frank Castle. He is Jesus.
The fuck is his name, dude? He's good.
Yeah.
Somebody said I look like him. I'm like, man, it's because I have black hair. You guys kill me, dude. He has a bigger nose than me for sure.
Yeah, he's Italian.
Yeah, I ain't no Italian.
No, bro, you
Italian.
Spaniard.
Espanol.
Your people helped the Nazis. Just letting you know.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Fucking Francisco Franco and
Sorry, bro, huh?
John Bernthal.
Benther. Oh, yeah,
Benther.
Come on, bro.
Sounds like burnt menthol.
Yeah,
Bird menthol.
he actually did a really good job on. He played the Punisher character really good.
Yeah,
I thought so too.
I'm interested to see season 2.
I
I
don't.
don't
Jigsaw.
I don't know how they're gonna recreate the magic that they had on season 1.
Oh, I know how. 'Cause
I think it
after
was
Homeboy got his
fucking-
face scraped up with the glass, I know exactly what.
Bro,
It's
how
gonna be
cool!
crazy.
How cool was that opening scene when he shoots the guy in Tijuana from
The States.
the States?
Yeah,
Where's that city for? Right there on the border.
California.
No, it's in Texas.
Are you talking about? Oh, you said Tijuana. You mean Juarez?
Juarez.
Juarez.
Yeah, Juarez. I'm sorry.
Juarez.
So what's the city adjacent to Juarez?
El Paso.
El Paso.
I lived in El Paso for a
That
little bit.
motherfucker shot that dude from El Paso into Juarez.
Yeah,
That
man.
was dope.
Listen,
Now,
man,
the
I went over to
upcoming-
Juarez, and I'm telling you, that is third world ghetto fucking dude. It's crazy. Like, there's no way I could have gone by myself. I had to go with my homeboy.
To Juarez?
Yeah.
I never want to
Yeah.
go to Juarez.
Matter of fact, after I had went there, and I went to come back because I was going to school in San Antonio, and my buddy's family lived there.
Yeah.
Like I'd go every long weekend because his family's just amazing, and I'd go there, and like his cousin Pablo and Nacho would take me over. Nacho, that's his name. No,
Rafi dos nachos?
Yeah, nachos. And they would take me over there, man. And there is hell no. We went over there, tinted one of the guys' cars and shit like that. And I'm like looking at this shit. I'm like, this is crazy, yo.
Do you remember the movie Sicario?
Yeah.
I can't wait for 2.
Okay, that comes out on June 29th.
Mm-hmm.
And
Antonio.
so there's a scene.
Just kidding.
There's a scene where they're in that Air Force Base in El Paso.
Mhm.
And one of the operatives called Emily Blunt, I think is her name from the movie, up to the roof, and it is.
Oh yeah, you watch the war going on.
They were saying that wasn't made for the movie. That was like actually real.
Shit going on. There's bolts that come over the border all the time.
You see the fire, the tracers, going back and forth. They say these like really, really violent.
It's legit. Like we weren't allowed to go back over there,
bro. Like the most intense scene in that movie is when they have to go into Juarez. What was that?
Cat.
Oh, when they go into Juarez to get the guy from the cartel and bring him back to the States.
Yeah. Now, see, I still think the best scene was the dinner scene.
At the end, I agree. The whole movie, I was like, "Fuck."
Well, that's when he gets his due, though.
Yeah. That was just the best.
Well, you don't even understand what his whole character is until the end, anyways. Either.
Well, the cartel killed his wife and his daughter,
but you don't get that till the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're like,
it was a good
movie,
payoff.
I'm like, "Fuck, man."
Oh yeah.
But the build-up was so long. You got to give me little treats, little
in part two. He's going.
It's like he's going against.
Well, he's going after the guys that were also involved. That I guess
he's like, you know what? I wasn't done with that revenge. I got more to do.
Yeah.
Well, from the trailers, it almost looks like he turns against what's his name?
Well, he wants her to kill the kid.
Yeah, and he won't do it because it's a little girl.
Yeah.
So he's basically got to. So I'm just like. I love that character, and I love him. His acting's really good.
Yeah.
So he's done a really good job on that character. So
hey, what's up, Doc?
Yeah, they must be in the pool, so that's why he's up here.
Anyway, we've gone a little while.
Almost two.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
There was something else I was going to say.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Remember. I'm sorry.
It was about a movie. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I lost it.
All right. Well.
I lost it.
Before we go, Art, why don't you give a shout out to the sponsors?
Yeah, man. First off, if you want some dope ass tattoos, you live in the Jacksonville area especially, you need to get with Black Hive Tattoo. You go to blackhivetattoo.com. You sign up to their newsletter. Next time they have an open, you can go and apply for that, and they'll contact you back and get you squared away. The other sponsor, Lean Impact Nutrition, for all your nutrition needs. It doesn't matter if you're a pro athlete or an average Joe. You just want to get a six-pack or have food on the go. LeanImpactNutrition.com. Get yours today.
Yeah,
I just made that shit up right there.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right.
Can't hate on you for it.
Yeah, man, it was like a flow. It was like a rap, bro. It was
sounded really good.
Get it on the go.
Yeah.
What?
Should put a beat to it now.
That's the cheesiest fucking. We need a real beat. High tech. Hit that beat.
Yeah, we don't have that shit. Sorry.
What the fuck?
Sherry, anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good.
All right, guys. Well, you can also find us now on Twitch, Periscope, and YouTube. If you want to just watch or stream, we are streaming live to those platforms, but they're also will be saved on there. So if you want to look back at it, I mean, it's not much to look at.
We're also on iTunes, Podbean. We're on like 7 other different platforms.
That's strictly for audio.
Yeah, for audio. Or you can go to our website and LRTLK.com.
There you go.
LRTLK.com.
Awesome.
And check us out there.
All right, guys.
Leave comments. Have fun.
Thank you very much for listening. We appreciate your support, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.
Adios.
Hello. Who's this?
Yeah, now we are speaking from 494 Argetina. How are you?
I can't hear you, bro. Speak up. What?
I think I got the wrong number.
Yeah, you have the wrong number, motherfucker. Don't call me again.